What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. And today, people, a title No, it's not quite a title deciding game. It's a vibe along, people. It is a vibe along. I'm here purely for the purposes of the content and the community, people. It's supposed to be winter time. You're not even meant to decide the title in February, but here we are, people. Handing it over, surrendering, waving the white flag to Liverpool. You lot take it off us. And I tell you what, if this starting 11 doesn't excite you, then nothing will, people. Nothing will. Big up to everyone locked in. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Let's look after the channel. You guys turn up all the time. Hit the like button. And we're going to try our best to get through the evening in the calmest of manners, people, because this could get ugly in my opinion tonight, people. The Curtis Shaw derby. The Curtis Shaw derby, Forest against Arsenal, hometown club against the club I support. And I'll be real, people. I'll be real. Most of the time, I'm quite optimistic that Arsenal can do something. Even when we're playing City and that, I think, yeah, we can. But I'm telling you tonight, confidence is real low. I'm telling you now that if you don't know, outside the City ground, there is the River Trent runs on the back of the ground. And you know, people like dump shopping trolleys and things like that. I'm telling you, Arsenal could get dumped in that river tonight. I'm being serious, man. This counter-attack is going to go crazy on us tonight, people. But big up to everyone locked in. Hope you're well. Marcel's in here. He said, league title dreams. By the way, what a crazy night of football. You know, you have some nights when you're sat there and you're like, you're looking on the fixtures, you want something to watch. Why put so many games on the same night? Forest against Arsenal. You've got Tottenham against Man City and Liverpool against Newcastle. All on the same night. And you've got Brentford, Everton and Man United, Ipswich. Also, Real Madrid against Real Sociedad in the Cup semi-final. That Barcelona-Atletico game was crazy last night, by the way. But yeah, and the games kick off at different times. Spurs against City kicks off at 7:30. Liverpool-Newcastle at 8:15. Listen, I want to thank you for just turning up. I don't blame any of you for just saying, I'll leave it. You know what? I usually tune into that Curtis Shaw, but tonight I might not tune in as an Arsenal fan because enthusiasm is on the floor and there's no confidence that we're going to even win the game, let alone win the title. And then you see the starting lineup. I mean, real talk. Thank you very much for everybody turning up. Off topic, did you catch Eubank Jr.? Egg on your face, bro. Egg on. For those that don't know, Conor Ben Jr. failed a drugs test, blamed it on eating too many eggs. What would Eddie Abu say? And in the press conference, Eubank Jr. slapped him around the face with a boiled egg. Not a boiled egg, just a regular egg. And it was crazy. It's been absolutely going off. Also, I was watching NBA last night. LeBron and Luka were cooking. So, you know, when you're an Arsenal fan, one thing I've realized, you have to have different interests. You can't get too consumed in this football club. That is for sure, people. You want excitement, I'll give you excitement, people. And if you don't get excited by this starting 11 of Arsenal, then I don't know what will excite you. I mean, what did you expect? What did you expect? We're only 5 years into the process, right? We've only spent $750 million. He's only signed 31 players. What did you expect? What did you expect? You heard him in the press conference. He said any other club would be mid-table. He's performing miracles. He's kept us in the league. He's a magician. I looked at this starting 11 and I said, we're going to need guidance. You're going to need to pray to somebody. You're going to have to cross your fingers. Something, because let me tell you now, I know we've got injuries. Everyone's got injuries. So what? Don't feel sorry for yourselves. That's why the Premier League extended it to a 25-man squad. But let me tell you something right here, right now, on the 26th of February, 2025 at 6:39 p.m. UK time. How the hell am I looking at a starting lineup for Arsenal Football Club with Calafiori at left back after he just made Wan-Bissaka look like Robinho? Jorginho, who should be coaching our youth team, starting centre mid. And Mikel Merino, the failed number 8 centre midfielder, 28 years of age, playing up front for Arsenal in a so-called title challenging game against Nottingham Forest. This has to be the Truman Show. Don't worry, you might have thought then, as it crashed, he's not moving, what's happened? Sometimes I have to just sit here for five seconds and just gather my thoughts. I said the other day I preferred it when we was in 8th, with Aubameyang scoring goals doing front flips. At least I knew what we were. What is this? What is this? Forest were in the Championship for over 20 years. And they've got Chris Wood up front, who's got like 17 league goals. I don't know. Do I lock the stream off now? Just end it. If we win tonight, it's a minor miracle. I'm telling you now. 750 million. And this is the team you're delivering me. They bought Milenkovic for 12 million. Hudson-Odoi was 5 million, you know. 5 million for Hudson-Odoi. Stuttering, bro. Stuttering. Can't even speak. Every time you know it, every time you know you stutter, 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 stutter. Yeah, you're right, bro. We only score 2 ways tonight: an own goal or a set piece. That's the only way. That's the only way. Remember Nicolas Jovo, who they painted outside the stadium? We haven't scored from a set piece since December. Not being funny, can this manager play Zinchenko in his right position? I mean, only midfielder who can hit the target. I wouldn't have had no problem with Zinny starting tonight. In midfield, by the way. I've said it for a long time. Zinny will go Dortmund or somebody and he'll do all right as a midfielder. Alanga is looking at Calafiori right now. You know, like when you're on the motorway or the highway, as you call it in America, and you're starving, and you see the golden arches. Not that I'm promoting that kind of junk food, because I'm promoting healthy living, but you know, every now and then you're starving. You're on the motorway, it's early hours, you've been driving for ages, you're starving. You see the golden arches, you go, I'm pulling over. That's it. Press the indicator, pull over, give me that McChicken sandwich. That is what Calafiori looks like to Alanga tonight. The golden arches. He's going to get McDowell's, people. I'm telling you, coming to America. The Prince, Akeem, Zamunda. I'm telling you now, people, it's madness. It is madness. Services, 15 miles were saved. Chicken nuggets, extra fries, and a milkshake. Ah, dear. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Cheers, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll win it next year. We'll win it next year. Not the league, the Florida Cup. Anyway, people. Today's tactic, cross the ball into the box and see if Marino can head it in. That's what we've got tonight, people. That's what we've got tonight. It's only phase 475. What more do you want? Do you know what I mean? What more do you want? What do you expect? You've gone from Thierry, Van Persie, Adebayor, Aubameyang, Havertz, Mikel Merino. I mean, Jesus. Anyway, just enjoy. You know, people now, who do you support, mate? I just like football, mate. I just watch football, and I don't really watch anyone, but yeah. That's how I'm answering questions. Who do you support, mate? You know, when you meet someone, you go, who do you support? Just to try and figure out what kind of person they are. If he says Tottenham, you're like, all right, cool, yeah, man, I'm gone. Or Chelsea or something. But, you know, who do you support, Curtis? I say, I do like football, but I don't really support anyone at the moment. Little do they know, there's a YouTube channel I stream every day. I'm downplaying what football team I support. I've turned up to the stream today in all black. No Arsenal merch, nothing. Trust me, bro, tucking in the chain. Tucking the chain in like... Not me, mate. I'm just a fan of football. I like the sport, nothing else. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get into it. Arsenic Wenger. Does Arteta win the league with this Liverpool? Not a chance. He'll have Salah at right back. Not with his tactics, mate. You think he would have put Gravenberch DM? Not a chance. Liverpool would be fourth. Liverpool would be fourth, mate. I'm telling you now. He would have Salah at right wing back, mate. It'd be there'd be a mess. Robertson would be inverting from left back. Salah would be at right back. It would be no chance, mate. Not a chance. And damn your new member, big up your damn selves. Forever a gunner. I will celebrate if we score even one goal today. Yeah. Well, let's hope. Akara, pull up the Chelsea fan holding that sign. What did he say? What did he say? Chelsea on Arsenal, F off or win or F off. Something like that. Something like that. Ricky said, those who want Arteta in next season are inviting massive levels of toxicity around the club. 2017-18, good for content, but horrible for Arsenal. Bro, let me tell you something. I like content that bangs. I don't want it to bang for that reason. I was going to Arsenal games them times, man. Not a nice place to be. Fans fighting inside the stadium. Fans fighting outside the stadium. Constant arguments. Wenger in, Wenger out. I actually understood it around Arsene Wenger because as Arsenal fans, man, Wenger meant so much to us. He was like a father figure to Arsenal fans. Wenger, Uncle Wenger. Do you know what I mean? And he won us the Invincibles. He brought Thierry and all these legends. So I kind of understood the hanging on to Wenger. But what they hanging on to this guy for? He wasn't no great Arsenal player and he hasn't been a great Arsenal manager. Yeah, you've progressed. Thank you. Shake hands. Sign the check. Take your severance pay and do one. End of story. Go and get an elite manager. I said this yesterday, right? We're all saying, oh no, if we get Real Madrid, we're going to get battered. It's going to be embarrassing. We might not even get past PSV. Real Madrid are second in La Liga. Arsenal are second in the Premier League. Why are we turning up for that Real Madrid game thinking we're going to get annihilated? We've been fourth and fifth in the Prem and played Barcelona, who were the best team in world football with prime Messi. And we beat them at the Emirates. Yeah, we got cooked in the away leg. But we've competed with better teams than us. How come now we're second and they're second and we're going, yeah, we've got absolutely no chance. We're going to get annihilated. Why have we got no belief in our team? That's down to the manager and the recruitment. And that's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Angel said Mateta scored again. Well, he's better than anything we've got up front, bro. I'm not going to lie. Mateta wouldn't be nowhere near the top of my list. I want a more prolific striker, but he's better than anything we've got. I would swap Havertz and Jesus for Mateta. You could have both of them. Buy one, you get one free. £1 fish settings, I'm telling you. You can take them. 876, well gone, Curtis. 1-0 to Forest. I thought you were saying 1-0 to Arsenal. Wouldn't surprise me, bro. Would not surprise me. Big up everyone locked in. I'm here for vibes. I'm here for vibes. It's match day. And I don't want to be doom and gloom. When the game starts, we will relax. We will watch the game. We will try and enjoy it to some level. But I said this yesterday in the preview. If Arsenal win tonight, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm going to be annoyed because I'm going to say, look at the state of you lot turning up when the pressure's off you. Now Liverpool have probably won it. You want to go and win a game of football, but you couldn't even beat West Ham at home. So if they win tonight, I won't be jumping around the house celebrating. I'll be fuming. If they draw tonight, I'll be fuming. You still can't win a game of football. And guess what? If they lose tonight, I'll be fuming. So no matter what they do tonight, there's nothing they can do that's going to make me happy tonight. I'm here for vibes and content and the community. I'm keeping it real with you people. Not everybody will like that, but I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. If they win tonight, what? You couldn't beat West Ham at home, who haven't had a clean sheet since December. No, I'm sorry. Not interested. But we're here for vibes, and we'll see what happens in the other games. Red Rebellion, the Cronkays and Arteta figured it out perfectly. It's called Conquer and Divide. They've got it on lock. Bro, Chelsea fans are protesting. They won the Champions League, like, what, 5 years ago? They won the league in 2017. They spent $1 billion. And they're going, nah, protest season. You lot aren't serious. You lot aren't serious. We're sitting here going, just give him 1 more year. Give him 1 more year to do what? Last season, I was like, you know what? He was so close. Maybe he can hold 1 more year. Not now. 1 more year to do what? He's had 3 years of title challenges. If you can't win the league from 8 points clear, how are you actually going to hunt down Liverpool from 10, 11 points? It's not happening. It ain't happening. We ain't winning the league this year, and we won't win the league next year if this manager is in charge. He is not going to get past Pep and Slot next season. Not a chance. This was the season. Last season was the season. And he hasn't done it. End it. But we'll see. He ain't going nowhere, is he? Let's be honest. Forever a Gunner. If we don't win, we got a protest in the next game week. No joke. I'm glad people are starting to figure it out. Vegas Gunner. We would actually have a chance today if Odegaard could shoot and would shoot. He always gets open, looks, but just pump fakes and passes the ball. Bro, he can't shoot at the moment since that ankle injury. Pillow foot settings. No power. Earwoo said John Cross' story was a dagger. 1.2 million. That man spent 1.2 million going to Dubai. Brother, you were there for like 5 days. What kind of... They must have been staying in a 7-star hotel, getting room service, getting picked up in Rolls Royce. You're there to train. How do you spend 1.2 million going to Dubai for 5 days in a football training camp? You're there to train. You're training most days. You have some food. Couple days off. What, 1.2 mil to pull Havertz's hamstring? It's absolute. That man paid over $1 million to rip this striker's hamstring off. It's crazy. It's crazy. They probably feed him Win the Dog gold steak back in the kennels in London. It's wild. This club's a joke. Troy said, holding the thing at Chelsea is Michael Dubry's son. What, the guy who held the banner? He was Dubry's son, was it? Dubes, you know. I met Dubes a few times. Seen him a few times. He was a decent player. I think Dubes played for Leeds, didn't he? Leeds, Chelsea, Reading. Had a good career. That was his son, right? Fair play to him. Fair play to him. At least they're doing something about it. MP said, big up C, we became that team that after 20 games with a 20-point ahead, nobody will take us serious title contenders. It's people don't even care now, do they? Do you know what I mean? The sad thing is that feeling of that we're not playing for anything. That's the problem. Even if you're chasing top 4, at least you need to win and you're excited. How can you be in February looking at your team going, it kind of feels like we're in pre-season? Do you know what I mean? That's what's wild. And Flight Mode said, this talk of a process and phases has deceived some fans to think football is a linear. Lies of a big summer as if we'll be the only club in the market. Exactly. Are they going to say, go on, Arsenal, you lot go first, and when you've finished, give us a ring, and then we'll start signing players? I don't think so, somehow. Anyway, 2.5K locked in. Big up to everyone locked in. As I said, for those of you here, that's a great point. Dubai, 1.2 million. We're sponsored by Emirates. Exactly. Surely we should have got free flights, but hey. The Arsenal team is, yeah, you're going to need to, you might need sunglasses because you might not want to see this properly. You might have to have the remote in your hand because you might want to turn over. But in phase 5 of Trust the Process, Calafiori, a.k.a. Central C. All right. He's at left back. Jorginho, the 2018 Ballon d'Or nominee, even though we're now in 2025, he starts in centre midfield. So let's hope no one in that Forest midfield can run. And up front, we have got a centre midfielder called Mikel Merino, although I call him San Marino. I was calling him Dan Marino, but then I realized Dan Marino was, you know, a big American footballer. So actually, I should call him San Marino, because he's basically played like San Marino since joining the club. So yeah, we've got a centre back at left back. Timber's actually a natural centre back. So we've got a centre back at right back, a centre back at left back. And number 6 is playing in the number 8 role, Declan Rice. Waneri's a number 10 playing right wing. Trossard is a left winger playing left wing. And Marino's at 8 playing up front. But apart from that, this team has amazing balance. You know what I mean? Apart from that, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The Arsenal bench, Neto, Kivior, Ben White, Tierney and Zinchenko. Whole heap of defenders. Thomas Partey is rested or dropped. Caballero, Butler and Raheem Sterling, 2 youngsters. And then Movado or Vibes Cartel, whichever one you preferred, a.k.a. Raheem Sterling, Gully or Gaza. The Forest team, people. Matt Sells, Nico Williams, not the one that we want, the former Liverpool right back. Einar, Milenkovic and Murillo. I mean, Milenkovic has been an animal this season, by the way. Former Fiorentina captain. Murillo being linked with Atletico Madrid. He's in the Brazil squad. He's a beast. I mean, Marino against them too. Good luck. Dominguez and Elliot Anderson in midfield. Don't know too much about Dominguez, but Anderson's had a very good season since leaving Newcastle. Morgan Gibbs-White in the 10, who he is a very good player, in my opinion. Alanga on the right, who, as I said, Calafiori is looking like a meal from KFC right now when you haven't ate all day. He's going to... Well, let's see. You never know. Maybe Central C will defend well today. Hudson-Odoi on the left, who's having a good season as well. £5 million they paid for him. And Chris Wood. And as I said before, people, you know when you look down the Premier League, when you look through the Premier League at strikers, in my opinion, we're at an all-time low point of strikers. If you look around world football, the majority of the best strikers are the OG strikers at the back end of their career. Your Lewandowskis, your Kanes, your Benzemas, your Luis Suarez, them kind of guys. The modern day strikers, really, you're looking at 5 or 6. You're going to say Isak, Haaland, Mbappe, Gyökeres, 1 or 2 others, really. No one else is really ripping up the place. And you've got a guy like Chris Wood, who is 33 years of age, right? No Arsenal fan would want him, realistically. He was the 3rd choice striker at Newcastle. They binned him to Forest. 33 years of age. Turns 34 this year. He's got 18 Premier League goals. You could say Osimhen as well. But he's got 18 Premier League goals. He's going to score 20 league goals at Forest this season unless he gets injured. And Arsenal, in all these seasons of Arteta, we haven't had one player score 20 league goals in an Arsenal shirt. Since Aubameyang got dumped, nobody's hit 20. Yet Chris Wood's going to score 20 playing for Forest. Nearly 34 years of age. Costs like 15 million quid. How is that happening at Arsenal? How have we still not got a prolific striker? And it just shows with Chris Wood that Chris Wood hasn't all of a sudden turned into some world-beating striker who we should all be signing. He's just knows how to play up front. He knows how to hold off defenders, win his flick-ons, clever movement, good first touch, and he can finish when he gets a chance. I've said for years, Arsenal don't need a world-beating striker. We just need a proper goal scorer. And we don't have one. Since Aubameyang's left, we've had Lacazette, who was fading, and Ketia, who's not good enough, got his first Premier League goal last night in February. Season started in August. Havertz, who ain't even a striker. Jesus, who said scoring's not his strong point. It's like getting in a taxi and the driver saying, I don't have a license. You'd get out of that taxi, wouldn't you? We haven't, and now we've got a centre mid playing up front, which is why I said all summer, just sign Ivan Toney for 40 million. He will score 20 league goals. He will score 20 league goals. We create so many chances. We do not have a goal scorer. That's the problem. Simple striker. Chris Wood knows the league. Going to get 20 goals this year. On the bench, Hennessy. We might need a bottle of Hennessy to get through this watch-along. Morato, Sangari. Sangari was the former PSV midfielder who was very highly rated, but he's been poor at Forest from what I've heard. Taiwo Wanyi. Moreno, I think that's the left-back from Villa. Jota. Ryan Yates, I'm surprised he's on the bench. He's often one of their main players in midfield. Souza and Danilo. Remember Danilo? We were linked with him. The midfielder, left-footed. I think he broke his leg. He's been out for a few months, but he's on his way back. If we're being honest, then listen, as I said before, we have got injuries, but so what? Everybody gets injuries. Forest attack is better than Arsenal's. Forest attack's better than Arsenal's tonight. Let's be real. Gibbs White, let's look at their 4 and our 4. Gibbs White's playing better than Odegaard. Right? He's playing better than him. Whether he's better than him or not, he's playing better than him. Alanga and Nwaneri, yeah, I would keep Nwaneri. He's 17, he's got huge potential. But Alanga is rapid. Hudson-Odoi is better than Trossard at this moment in time, no doubt about it. He's a live wire. And then I'd take Chris Wood over Marino, no doubt about it. So their front 4's better than ours. That's crazy. We've got 3 left-backs on the bench and a right-back. A goalkeeper, 2 youth team players, Partey and Raheem Sterling. I mean, I'm looking at our team and I'm thinking, with what we've got, what would I have changed about tonight? Calafiori wouldn't have played at left-back, right? He just wouldn't. I would have played Kieran Tierney at left-back. I don't care if he's leaving in the summer. We got to get through tonight. I would have played Tierney at left-back. I really would. I wouldn't have played Jorginho. You're talking about one of the best counter-attacking teams in the division. I don't know if this is the game for Jorginho. I think you've got to maybe leave Partey in the midfield because we haven't got a game at the weekend. So they've got a time to have a little rest period. And then Marino up front, I think that experiment's finished. I think it's done. I mean, how bad is this guy Butler, to be honest? How bad is he? He's a youngster, but at least he's a striker. He must be absolutely terrible that they're picking centre mids and left wingers over him. But I don't know, people. I don't know. And Liner just said it. What's the point in keeping Butler on the bench every game if he never gets a chance? He's a striker. Just throw him in. Let's have a look and see what he does. He can't be any worse than what we've been doing. But he's obviously got no faith in him. Maybe he's not very good. Big up to you, man. K-Merv said, calling him Dan Marino is disrespectful to Dan, Hall of Famer. Yeah, I apologize. San Marino from now on. Canadian Goonot said, Calafiori looking like a Timbit from Tim Hortons. Oh, my days. It's a madness, people. It is a madness. And Pritesh said, I work in Notts, and if we lose, I ain't going into the office tomorrow. All of the Forest fans are up for this game, and I don't fancy getting cooked. I'd text your manager now and say, not feeling great. I'll let you know how I feel in the morning. Cover your back from now, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. You never know. Maybe now the title is gone. Maybe No Pressure FC will turn up and win a game of football. You never know. No game at the weekend. FA Cup weekend, and we're out of it. But let's see. Football Capo, big up yourself, bro. Member for 3 years. OG on the channel. Where is Edu sitting, on the home or the away end? How and when did Forest manage to keep us humble? Gonna Coaster FC in shambles again. Officially, Edu is not working for Forest yet because we put him on gardening leave, which, if you look at it, 2 ways. Either Edu wants to leave and walks, or Arsenal want to sack Edu. 2 options. Those 2 situations, you sit down in the office. How long have you got left on your contract? We agree a fee that we're both happy with. If Edu was walking, that fee would be extremely low. He might even go for nothing. If they were sacking him, they would have to pay him something to get him out the door. He's a former Arsenal player. Surely they would have come to an amicable conclusion. He would have got paid off and he would have started working at Forest, who offered him 3 times the wage that he's getting at Arsenal. But Arsenal have said, we're going to put you on gardening leave, which basically means we're sending you home, don't come to work, and you're going to get full pay while you're off. But sign this NDA, which means you can't say anything publicly or you lose the wages for the rest of your contract. That is what has happened here, people. That's what's happened. Edu should have gone in, said, look, not happy, want to go to Forest. You've got 2 million left on your contract. We'll give you 500 grand. Go to Forest. They're going to pay you 3 times your wages. Thanks for everything you've done on your bike. They obviously have said, listen, get him out of the way. He's starting to become a problem. That's what I think. Now, I don't want to put Edu on any kind of pedestal because when he was the sporting director, I didn't think he was some sort of amazing sporting director anyway. I called him a glorified travel agent. But I think Arsenal have said, listen, Edu's saying too much. He's putting too much pressure on us. He's getting too loud. Get him out of here. Gardening leave, NDA, sit him at home for 6 months. I'm telling you now, that is what's happened. Because he would have been paid up and gone straight to Forest. Big up Brandon, True Gunners TV. Arteta watched that show against West Ham. Took 48 hours to analyse everything that happened. His answer is to make one change, taking Partey out to bring in Jorginho. Trust the process, Brandon. Trust the process. We'll win the league. We'll win the league. 10, 15 years' time, maybe. When the Kroenkes have gone and Arteta's gone. Bo said, here for the vibes, not for Arsenal. Big up yourself, Big C. Big up yourself, man. And Richard said, I've noticed in the press conferences, Arteta always says we won't give up trying to win. We will always be trying to win. When have you actually heard him say, win the league, win trophies? He won't commit to that. He knows he can't. He knows he can't. Come on, you Gunner said, see, is it ever okay to want your club to lose? If we drop out of the top 4, maybe Arteta gets sacked. My belief is sometimes short-term pain, long-term gain. So I don't think you're actually completely wrong if you think that. Now, the problem is, will that even lead to what we want? And I've said this a lot of times. This is why it's Arteta and the owners. If Arteta was sacked, would they hire the right manager? That's the problem. I think we're probably too far away to drop out of the top 4, but you never know. If we lose tonight, we could be in trouble. Would you lose every game in the Prem for the rest of this season to win the Champions League every day of the week, bro? As long as we don't get relegated, we win the Champions League. Simple, but we ain't winning that. No Isak tonight. Oh, Liverpool. Just give them the trophy now. When we play Newcastle, Isak turns into R9. When they play him, he's injured. But you make your own luck, people. I always say this. When you're good at something, luck tends to fall your way as well. And Liverpool are good. And their luck's falling their way. Richard said, I asked before the first Brighton game if you would rather sack Arteta and have Edu for 5 years or vice versa. You went with the sack Edu option. Did I say that? I hope I didn't say that. I wish I didn't say that. Nah, man. Arteta, bring Edu back, 5-year contract. Brian said, big up Curtis. It's a shame where we Gooners are at. Thank you for being your kick-ass honest Gooner every day. You spit facts. Still, I'm an Arsenal fan in Brooklyn. Always hoping for the best. Come on, you Gunners. 2-1 to the Gunners. Come on, bro. Big up yourself. Brooklyn in the building. 3.2k in the chat. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, people. Don't forget today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN. They are doing their job, unlike Arsenal, keeping us safe online. Use the code CurtisShawTV to get 3 months free on the 1-year plan. And keep yourself protected, people, especially if you are going to be traveling. You want to watch your favourite programs. International break coming up. I actually can't wait for the international break. Just to have a break from this team. We're not playing this weekend in the FA Cup, so it's not actually a bad thing. Shout out to Proton for supporting the channel. use the code Curtis Shaw TV, link in the description, scan the QR code, or it is pinned in the comments, people. Big up your damn selves, Proton. Maybe there's someone at Proton who can play up front. You never know. Shout out Kieran, man. Maybe get your boots on. Go and play up front. We've got Mikel Merino up front, guys. We've gone from Thierry, Wrighty, Bergkamp, Aubameyang, Van Persie. I would take right now. I'm thinking about the worst strikers I've watched at Arsenal. I would take Bentner at Arsenal right now. He's not even the worst. We've had worse. If Bentner was playing up front for Arsenal right now, I would smile. I would be happy. That's how low we are. That's how much we're scraping the barrel right now. I'll take greasy-haired Shamak. I'll take the French postman, Sonogo. I'll take Franny Jeffers. They bought Rooney, we bought Jeffers. Giroud would be like signing Benzema right now. Prime. Honestly, do you know what? I should end the stream for this. I'm going to say something I never, ever thought I would say in my life as an Arsenal fan. I'm actually tipping my head a little bit in shame. We're so bad up front right now. I would take Eddie and Nketiah back. I'd take Eddie up front over Marino. I said it. I'm almost ashamed of myself for saying it. He's got 1 goal in the Prem all season. I would take Eddie up front over Marino. Look what they're doing to us, people. Look what they're actually doing to us. Five seconds off the stream there. That's the time. I said, that's what they're doing to us, people. Clip it. It's true. Desperation. I'd take one of the worst strikers in the Premier League, Eddie Nketiah, over what we're doing right now. We've got a centre midfielder up top. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. I had to time myself out. It's an absolute disgrace. Ah, dear. Richard, man's quoting me exact words. I'm going to look for the tweet. He said, Arteta could win the league with a better sporting director. Don't believe me, go check. Ah, fair. But do you know what I think about that, right? If you had a real... Look, Arteta's on the screen now. I just want to turn it off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. If we had a real sporting director that had the authority to put pressure on Arteta, he's not going to allow him to sign Kai Havertz. He's not going to allow him to sign Mikel Merino. So I do get my point at the time, but nah, sack Arteta. Merino to call Arteta a specialist in failure. He was in some controversy last night, wasn't he? Nick said, think Forest are going to humble us tonight, and I won't hear the end of it being a Nottingham boy like you. Bro, like I said, good friend of mine, he's a coach at Forest. Not with the first team, to be fair. He works with, I think, the under-23s. And he said, look, man, they think they're going to do us. They're fired up for this. You got to remember, Forest beat Liverpool at Anfield and drew with them at the City Ground. So if they've done Liverpool who are top, they're not intimidated by us, I'm telling you. Guna1970 said, I'm listening to your watch along for vibes. Got a Man City game on TV. My mental health can't take it. I don't blame you, bro. Big up yourself. That game starts at the same time as well, right? Big up, Nate. Hope you're well, bro. Big up seeing the community. Big battle for second place. You see, he's a Liverpool fan, but he's from Notts. Man's just palming us off and saying, listen, you ain't in no title race. Just make sure you lot get second place. Big up my bro, Fran, in the chat. 10 trading. I want a draw. Notts man, but Gunners fan. The City's booming now anyway, innit? They can't believe it. Forest could be in the Champions League next season. Even if Forest get Europa League, I think would be great for them. Make sure you go and follow Fran's channel, man. 10 trading. Type it in on YouTube. Go and follow him. Edgon420, I'm a Notts man. It's 2 peak when we lose to Forest. No hate for them, though. I'll be honest, I'm the same, you know. I don't have any hate for Forest. I do have a genuine like to the club. I never want them to beat Arsenal, but I love seeing what they're doing. I said, Little man wanted to hit Hooters tonight. The wife, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's ready for that kind of a football environment. You know what I mean? Order a burger and he's seeing all sorts. But yeah, anyway, people. No need to watch Arsenal anymore till next November. It's like Wycliffe Jean, people. Gone till November, you know? It's a madness. Yeah, there's Fran's channel. Big up to that guy D, 10 Trading. Go and follow him. Link in the description. Big up, bro. Big C, have you seen Kev's family have raised concerns around his passing? Yeah. That story actually came out a little while ago, and, you know, it's something I just don't... Until we know for sure, I just think it's a sensitive subject to talk about, but there has been concerns from what I've heard that some of the family weren't happy with the treatment that he received in hospital. But yeah, you know, Kev, this would have been a Kevin Campbell derby. He played for Forest and played for Arsenal as well. Nuno better than Arteta? Come on, man. Arteta would have Forest in the Championship, bro. They'd be playing Stoke City away tonight if Arteta was their manager. First time he looked in the camera, bro, and Ketia got me. I had to look like this, yo, Eddie up front over Marino. It was that serious, people. It was that serious. Curtis Isak out tonight with a groin injury. They had Haaland out on Sunday. You create your own look. You know, when you're good at something, luck will find you. Luck will find you, people. Liverpool are good. They're getting the look. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I told you, winners win and losers make excuses. Oh, it was the referee. PGMOL haters. Unprecedented injuries. Forget all the excuses, mate. Recruit proper players. Play with a good system. You'll be successful. You'll be successful. We're 13 minutes until kickoff. Do I even bring this story up? Oh, story of the day. I'll get it. I'll show you. I won't say much about it because it ain't going to happen. But the Daily Mirror. Arsenal are considering. I like how they say considering. Like we're thinking about it, yeah? A move for Frenkie de Jong. The Barcelona midfielder has yet to agree a new deal and is set to enter the final year of his contract. Let's just dispel this real quick. Because de Jong's a good player, but he's an injury-prone player. So it's pointless. He earns... What's his wages? Because his wages are ridiculous. He's the highest paid player. Second highest. What's his weekly wage? Frenkie de Jong wages are £346,000 a week. So we'll end that story real quick. Although actually it would be very Arsenal to sign an extremely injury-prone player and give him 350 grand a week. It probably would be Arsenal. Barca clearly want him to run down his contract to get him off the wage bill. Super talent, can't stay fit. You don't bring him to the Premier League where they're going to absolutely kick the living daylights out of him. So don't go anywhere near Frenkie de Jong. Maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, not now. Not now. Yeah, Barca owe him big money, don't they? They deferred his wages or something, so they owe him a lot. I think it's a bit of a messy situation there. How much would you pay for an Edu tell-all book? Not a lot, I'll be honest with you, because I think I know what he would say anyway. To be honest, I think I know exactly what he would say. What would Edu realistically say, people, about what happened to him at Arsenal? He would say, me and Mikel were at the forefront of the process. All of a sudden, Tim Lewis has been given all this power and Mikel Arteta has been given all this power. And now his voice is not being heard anymore. So he's complaining to people higher up and they've said, get him out the way. Go on in leave, suspend him, get him on full pay, make him sign the NDA. It's not rocket science. That's exactly what's happened. We don't need to... Yeah, like you said, Andy. Oh, when Wenger brings his autobiography out, he's going to blow up the club and, you know, Gazidis and the Kroenkes and all that. The man went, yeah, no. They're all great. What people forget is that Wenger was being paid like 10, 12 million a season to be Arsenal manager. They probably paid him 80, 90 million pounds in wages. Was Wenger as upset as we were that he wasn't winning titles? Probably not. Is Arteta as upset as we are that we're not winning titles? Probably not. Why? Because he's getting over £300,000 a week to fail. Actually, he's getting 300 grand a week to fail because we should have won a title. We ain't even won one trophy. So these guys are not, they don't feel the same way that we do. They just don't. Can see Frankie de Jong as the next left 8 and end up at centre-back. Probably. Why not? Throw him at centre-back, people. He's, everyone else is playing out of position. So why not add to it? Why not add to it, people? I'm just looking at something here. Somebody messaged saying, is Partey injured? Well, he's on the bench, isn't he? Andrea Berta has left Real Madrid. Is that the news that people are saying, right? I saw that earlier. The Atletico Madrid sporting director has, I don't know if he's left straight or what. Is he left now or is he leaving in the summer? I didn't read the full story. Sporting director Andrea Berta will prepare for a possible Premier League move. He's learning English as he prepares for a move to the Premier League. I mean, listen, he must be a strong character working with Simeone for 12 years. A lot of people online, the story today was that we're going to sign Cunha because he's the guy that brought Cunha to Atletico. I mean, Isak's in London, he must be signing for Arsenal. It doesn't always work like that, does it? He's also the guy that sold Cunha to Wolves. Cunha also said he was having a tough time at Atletico. So, did you see Carragher's comments about AFCON? Let's just get one thing abundantly clear, right? The AFCON is a major football competition. Is it as big as the World Cup, the Euros, Copa America? That's your own personal preference. There's nothing wrong with that. AFCON is a major tournament. Big countries, big players, big fan bases. Carragher, at the end of the day, let's just keep it 100 right here. This guy spat out of a window at a kid. The moment he did that, his footballing opinion means pretty much nothing to me. That guy shouldn't even really be in the position that he's in anymore. Let's be totally honest. And let's keep it 100. I'm just saying, is it a collar thing? Is it? Do you think Micah Richards, do you think Ian Wright could do that and get away with it? You think if Ian Wright spits out of a window at a kid, he's on the overlap next week? You do the maths, people. You do the maths. But yeah, Carragher, come on, man. He's he needs to read the room. But I wouldn't expect anything different from him, to be honest. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Does it still matter? We've still got to win tonight. In all seriousness, I said if we win, lose or draw, I'm going to be annoyed. But we do need to try and restore some sort of... I mean, we've got no game at the weekend. It's FA Cup weekend, which is just so disappointing. The FA Cup means a lot to Arsenal. And we haven't even got a game this weekend. My concern about this game is that this game means more to them than it does to us. And that's why I'm not confident that we're going to get a result tonight. I feel like Forest have an opportunity to make the Champions League. Arsenal are on a downer from not being able to probably win the title. And that's what bothers me about this game. Are we going to have the motivation? Cole said Curtis had to pay $1,000 for 2 tickets for the upcoming Arsenal-Chelsea game. Oh, my days. That is outrageous. He said, and I'm gutted for wasting that amount of money. Do you know what it is, though, bro? Listen, If you're coming from America or somewhere else to watch the game, enjoy your experience. If you don't get an opportunity to go to the Emirates that often, still go there, still enjoy it, take your pictures, watch the game. Arsenal-Chelsea will probably have goals in it. It is what it is. The sad thing is you probably paid for them tickets when that seemed like it was still going to be a big game. I mean, what's $1,000 in English money? Maybe about £700-800, £900. You paid like £400 a ticket. They have bumped you big time. The sad thing is now, there's so many tickets on the ticket exchange. You could have probably joined as a Red member and probably got a ticket for £80 or £90. There's so many tickets available because fans don't want to go. E55 Ultra, I heard someone paid 2K for last season's final game. There was a point last season where I saw tickets going for like $5,000 for that last game of the season because people thought it was going to be a title-winning game. So anyway, the players are coming out on the pitch. Richard said, I'm sorry, AFCON is not a major. You got refs blowing full time with 10 minutes to go. Players refusing to play, not getting paid and fighting their teammates. But you know what, bro? That's not the tournament. That's just the setup in Africa. The same thing happens in the Caribbean. Jamaica played Suriname. They flew to Suriname. They never had return flights from Suriname to Jamaica. They had to sort out their own flights. That's not the tournament. That's just the organisation. AFCON's a wild tournament. Pitches aren't great. Refs blowing up 5 minutes early. But that is a major tournament. You go and watch one of them games, bro. You look at the passion over there. Is it as big as the World Cup and that? Probably not. But it's still a major, bro. Mohammed said, I started hating on Arteta with passion. Arsenal club is not a serious club. Opportunity to close the gap on Liverpool and they fail. Losing to small team. Losing to West Ham, probably the worst game of the season, wasn't it? It really was. And Brio said, Arsenal with no striker is painful. Even Eddie had a reputation. Havertz doesn't have a position without goals. MD, DF. We are mid-table. We're going to try and, I don't know, get some sort of hype for the game. I'm gonna be leaning back in my chair tonight. I'm relaxing. Get myself in a nice comfort zone. I'm chilling tonight, people. I'm chilling. Oh, we in the Monsters Inc. kit. Oh, there you go. Oh, dear. That kit, every season there's one kit that I go, boy, man, anytime we wear that kit, I don't feel comfortable. And that is the kit this season. Monsters Inc. I just realised Forest playing red. I thought we might play in the away kit. But yeah, Monsters Inc. As I said, people, get your hip-hop, your basketball, your biscuits, your cartoons, your computer games. Get the discussion ready. If this turns into a snore fest, we're going to need an exit plan, people. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget, today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN. Link in the description. Scan the QR code. Use the code Curtis Shaw TV to get 3 months off the 1-year plan. Big up, people. We're about to kick off. Temi said, based on your logic, Premier League is also not a major competition since refs make mistakes every week. He said that to Richard. We will. Carl said, I'm a red member. Cannot see any tickets. I think they block us in America. That's why you need your VPN. You see, you get Proton. You change your location to England. They think you're in England. You get the cheap tickets. Turn the VPN off. You're in America laughing. See, I'm giving you a solution there. Use the code Curtis Shaw TV. Get the first 3 months of the 12-month plan for free, you see. Big up Fran, he said, good luck community. I'm off to watch 0 Day on Netflix. Enjoy, bro. Probably be a... Listen, this is going to be a good game, I think. I think this will be a good game. But maybe not for the right reasons, Atmosphere is booming. E-Ross said, I've been listening to Ninja Man. You need that kind of hardcore music to get through this. Wow, we're underway. We're underway, people. We are underway. Arsenal in the Monsters Inc. kit. Marino's up front. We're in the 23. He says he wears 23 because he's a big fan of Michael Jordan. He's playing not even like Michael Ricketts. Here's Hudson-Odoi, gets to the byline, whips it in, over, hits the cross to the back post. And Stephen Ireland's grandmother said, Richard's comments made no sense. World Cup is the greatest competition, yet is also wild. See dodgy FIFA corruption, Andres Escobar, hand of God. Yeah, listen, it happens at a lot of levels of football. Waneri does well there. Rolls it into Odegaard, over hits the pass. Murillo and Milenkovic at the back. Going to be very difficult. Buddy is playing like Michael B. Jordan. Bro, you're not wrong. Gibbs White finds Chris Wood. Gets it out wide. Have they switched? Is Hudson-Odoi on the right and Alanga on the left? He wears 23 because he's the 23rd best player in the squad. If that, bro. If that. No Isak versus Liverpool. Bro, do yourself a favour, man. Just forget about Liverpool. Seriously. Don't even watch Liverpool. It's over. Rooftop Entertainment. See, I want your honest answer. If we stick to 22-23 football, where would we be on the table? So that was the season we were playing like mad attacking football. Listen, man, I think we could have done it. I think last year was the perfect balance. 22-23, we were mad exciting, but we got picked off at times. 23-24 was the balance from January. Attacking, but still defensively solid. This year, I feel like we've just became, I don't know what this year is. Anderson gets clattered by Marino. Hudson-Odoi. There you go. There you go. He's going to get booked already. It's just a joke. That's GBP. Price goes up when it's USD. There you go. Central C gets booked after 2 minutes. Look, what are you grabbing him for? Leave him. He's too quick. This team is a joke. I'm convinced they signed him because he had long hair and a headband. They said, listen, he'll sell loads of merch. This guy, mate, he's a centre-back playing at left-back against Hudson-Odoi. First time he runs at him, knocks it past him, outpaces him. He grabs him on both shoulders and pulls him back. Yellow card. Now what? What's he going to do now for the next 88 minutes against Hudson-Odoi? Make it make sense. You can't rush greatness. This guy can't run. This guy can't run. Ball whipped in, flicked on. Arsenal win a free kick. Calafiore. When the money shot eyes, I could pizza pie Calafiore. Yeah, good one. Good one. Monsters Inc. kit for real. Calafiore, mate, is a mess at left back. Red card pending, man. Hudson-Odoi is going to rip him apart now. I said it. What did I say? It's like being on the motorway seeing the golden arcs. Golden arches? Is it arcs or arches? You know what I mean, anyway. You're starving, you see that McDonald's sign. That's basically Calafiore. But anyway, Arsenal in possession. Ball over the top. Timber, right-hand side. Can we win a set piece? We've won a set piece, guys. We've won a set piece. Are we going to get... Where's Nicola Shover? How come he don't stand up anymore? That comment deserves a timeout. It's real, bro. We're so bad up front. Eddie would be better than Marino. I'm not even capping. Sipping on G&J. Balling for the... Big up, Doctor, man. Curtis Shaw Derby. Corner to Arsenal. Big up Frankfurt, Germany. Said it's now 3 years I have not watched a game. The owners have made sure I lose all interest. Not going to buy any more merch. I hope I'm not alone. Hurt the owners where it matters. Leave the stadium empty, man. We've took it short. Please cross it in. It's not quite like the Liverpool set piece against Man City, that is it? Like, I'm not being funny. What was the point? Cross the ball. Back post. Come on. Can you win it, Marino? Bullied. Sit down. This ain't La Liga, bro. Trossard and these man tonight, bro. They're going to get yammed. I'm telling you now. These man, Forest. Look, Marino. Hold that. 5 minutes. Bang! What? Ipswich beating Man United 1-0. They're like an all-you-can-eat restaurant as well. That's naughty from Chris Wood, you know. He's actually not even looking at the ball. He's giving him an arm. I mean, Marino's got to be a bit stronger, but you ain't going to get a penalty for that. Marino needs to understand he's in the Prem. This ain't La Liga, bro. Big up Frankfurt, Germany, man. I appreciate you tuning in, even though you don't watch the games. And it's appreciated that you've tuned in, despite the fact you're not watching Arsenal game. Apparently, Onana's made a howler for United. Not surprised there either. I'm not surprised there at all. Keep me updated with the scores, people. Arsenal, Odegaard finds Calafiori. Can you do anything going forward? Is there anybody in our team that can actually shoot, by the way? Like, why do we never shoot from outside the box? Probably Waneri's the only one. He's 17. These guys can't shoot. What we got? 6 minutes gone. Man United losing 1-0. I'm not watching Arsenal either, just watching you, bro. Big up, Jansen. Who we got? Mazraoui in your FPL. Odegaard gets clipped there. Is the ref giving it? No, he hasn't. See, there's going to be a physical game. Arsenal can't always have this. Oh, he touched me. Give me a free kick, ref, please. No. When are we going to stand up and say, yo, it's a physical game. Play it for what it is. Play it for what it is, man. Waneri's moving like a veteran. You know what I mean? He's like nearly half Jorginho's age. I think Jorginho's 33. Waneri's 17. He's nearly half his age. And we're going, no, just give the 17-year-old the ball. Look at the state of Calafiori, man. Honestly, it must have been a tax write-off, this signing. It must have been early April. They said, listen, the books aren't balanced, man. Just go and waste 40 million on something. All right, we'll buy Calafiori. Maybe we'll sell shirts. Crazy business, man. F said he had Mazraoui too. You would have looked at it and thought, Ipswich at home, maybe Man United will keep a clean sheet, but they're a mess. I'm telling you now, you might have to get Calafiori off at half-time. He ain't getting through 90 minutes against Hudson-Odoi on a yellow. He's going to get run at every time. Look at the state of Marino's hold-up play. It's embarrassing. Come on, man. Timber. Cinch, bench. I'm telling you. Let me get comfortable. I'm not even getting hyped tonight. I'm telling you. I'm chilling. This is a vibe along. Let me move this down a little bit lower. Yeah, get that a bit lower. We're chilling tonight, people. This ain't a normal Arsenal game. Here's Gabriel. Just put Gabriel up front. Ball whipped in, flicked away. That's all we're going to do. We're going to cross the ball and hope for the best. That Marino gets his head on one. Here's Alanga against Timber. This will be a good battle. Timber is actually quite quick. Alanga gives it away. Here's Waneri. Liverpool won it. Well, Isak's injured tonight all of a sudden. Liverpool play Man City. Haaland doesn't play. Then they play Newcastle. Isak doesn't play. But as I said, you can't complain. When you're good at something, the luck tends to go your way. Here's Trossard. Should have played that ball quicker. Well, you got Deckers. That's a good turn. Go on, Deckers. Oh, shot blocked. Calafiori gives it away. Yeah, he's having a good game, he is. He's been ripped, got booked. Give the ball away and kicked one out for a throw-in. Apart from that, he's having a stormer. Gibbs White. Come on, man. Be stronger than that, Deckers, bro. Look at that ball from Gibbs White. Chris Wood, shot blocked. When's the last time you seen Odegaard play a ball like that and just split a defence open? We look like some mid-table dons right now, I'm telling you. You would not think we were above them. Curtis Shaw Derby. Big up, Nave. Bro, I'm telling you, Gibbs White, he's like 21. He's in the England squad. He can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble. Here's Waneri. Oh, that's a decent ball. Trossard doesn't get there. Hudson-Odoi too quick. Last season, this season, it's Ghostergaard, bro. I don't know what's happened to him. Since that ankle injury, man, he just don't look interested. Curtis, is this team worse than when we were finishing 8th? I mean, listen, when we're at full strength collectively, it's not. But that team that finished 8th had more individual quality in it. Players like Pepe and Aubameyang and Ozil when he was there, Guendouzi. Iswaneri, shot block. Jorginho. We're just going to cross the ball. Timber whips it in. What is that? Puts it out for a goal kick. It's absolutely awful. So bad, man. We're playing like a team that's trying to survive in the league. Oh, is Gibbs White 25? I never knew that. I genuinely thought wasn't he playing for England under 21s? Wow. I know you're allowed a couple who are over. I honestly didn't know he was that old. All right, he's not as good as I thought. But he is decent. He is still decent. Curtis, bro, you're gonna go Real Madrid if we get them? No chance. Not a chance, mate. When I go to a Real Madrid game, we got to sit in the home end and enjoy the atmosphere. You go there as an away fan, they put you in the top corner of the stadium. You can't see anything. I want to sit in the home end and go mad when Mbappe scores. You mentioned Saka may not be the same after injury. How concerned are you? Depends how they manage him. If they rush him back, it's a problem. If they give him time, then he'd probably be all right. Calafiori gives it away again. Look at the state of it. Look at the football that we're playing. It's absolutely dreadful. Calafiori's, well, apparently he's at left back, but he's getting cooked. This looks like lockdown Arsenal. Honestly, this looks like lockdown Arsenal. I mean, Marino, Trossard, and oh, look at Chris Wood there. Oh, good defending, Gabriel. City 1-0 against Tottenham. Who I want to actually see that for a sec. By the way this game's going, I'll turn this game off and watch another game. This game's shocking. Who scored for City? Haaland. Erling. Always nice here. Tottenham are losing. There'll be a lot of goals in that, I think. Brandon said, Big C, long-time fan of your channel from the days with the clock in the background. I'm taking a break from Arsenal. This team has broke me. I'm done with this club. It's no more the Arsenal. Boy, do you know what? You're not the only one. A lot of people are saying that as well. Take care, bro. All the best. Macro said, saying well like Stoke is an insult to Stoke. Oh, dear. Oh, Raya just about gets away with it. Please, Calafiori, just complete a pass. Just one pass. Complete it. I mean, that's not... Yeah, it's an improvement. He kept the ball. When your whole system is based on Saka, this is what happens. Shambles, yeah? I didn't actually realise that until he came out the team. I knew he was the most important attacker. But the way it's all just revolves around him is quite scary. Look at the state of us. Look, Odegaard getting bullied. Rice gets it out wide. I can't see Trossard getting past Aina much today. That's not a bad ball, you know, headed away by Murillo. Declan Rice, our new number 8, people. They're trying to turn him into Steven Gerrard. Watched Thierry Henry 100 goal club earlier on Sky Sports. Made me sad. Oh, man. Here's a chance. Why didn't he shoot? Timber hesitated. Ball over the top. Gibbs White. Chris Wood makes the run. Surely Gabriel defends him. Yes, Gabby! Goal kick. Brilliant defending. Player of the season for me, he is. Without a shadow of a doubt. That's the one thing. Chris Wood ain't going to run past you. He's got to be 55 pace on FIFA. Good defending. He was 1v1 with Chris Wood, but he's not quick. Munzir said, as a Stoke fan, I'm offended by that comparison. I don't blame you. Jay said Arsenal never shoot. I don't know what the problem is. Brio said, listening to Drake miss me. Arteta out. Tell me what's really going on. Arteta. What's happening? What's happening? Old school Drake, you know. Shot there by Rice. Did that get a deflection? He actually hit that quite well. Corner to Arsenal. I love that old Premier League ball, man. The total 91. Well, at least we had a shot, guys. At least somebody can shoot. Dan said, I'm just here for bants. I just wanted to get past PSV so I can see Vinny and Mbappe in the flesh at the Emirates. That's it. That's it. That is a good day out. I don't like this kit. No, I don't. Monsters Inc. Corner to Arsenal. Has Nicolas Jova thought of anything? They're all running to the near post. Ball gets whipped in. Sells punches it away. I said a long time ago, didn't I? Pretending this Jova is some sort of genius is crazy. It's just big players running towards a good cross and trying to head it in. You want to see a great corner. That Liverpool corner against Man City is what you call a great corner. Oh, and by the way, it was Calafiori who gave away the free kick. He's having an absolute shocker. Get him off at half-time. Bring Kieran Tierney on, man. Big up Guna Pop Pie. Just popped in for the vibes. Big up the community. Big up, man. Nearly 4,000 of you locked in. I respect it. Hit the like button, people. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. Let's get the numbers up. Jova rated. I like that one. I like that one. Not overrated. Jova rated. Throw into Forest. Let's get into that time again, people, where the eyes get heavy. And you realise you're watching a snore fest again. Throw into Forest, flicked on. Declan Rice has probably been our best player so far. What a touch that is, Odegaard. Pass, man. Don't hold it for too long. You slow the attack down when you do that. Ranieri's done well. He overhits the cross a bit. Trossard at the back post. Can we create anything? I don't see Trossard doing anything against Aina. I really don't. No, not quick enough, bro. Windsor corner, though. Windsor corner. It's a snore fest, people. It's official. It has become a snore fest. It's a vibe along at this point. It ain't a watch along. We're just here to see what happens. Can we score from the corner? Cauliflower is, yeah, he's struggling. Who's going to take the corner on that side? Will they take an in-swinger? Probably Trossard. No, Declan Rice probably, actually. Gabriel's up. Rice to take the in-swinging corner. Lofty, man. Long time, bro. Corner, Declan Rice. Pace headed away at the near post. Flicked on. Come on, get something out of this. You can't just keep crossing the ball. You got to do something else, man. They clear it. Goes all the way back to David Raya. David Usain Bolt Raya. Who outpaced Ward-Prowse. Ranieri. And guess what? High cross. Marino gets bullied. Hudson-Odoi gets it at the back post. Oh, Trossard's done well there. There is just no point constantly putting high crosses in. What is the point? He's not going to win anything above Murillo and them unless it's a perfect cross. He gave a free kick for that, Trossard. Yeah, wins a free kick. Hudson-Odoi fouls him. 19 minutes gone of this absolute snore fest. Tempted to turn over. There's better games on. City are winning 1-0 against Tottenham. Man United are losing 1-0. Liverpool-Newcastle starts in 25 minutes. Do you think Arsenal should target Morgan Rogers? Well, I don't think we'd get him. He signed a 5-year deal. He's on fire. He would possibly want to join us, but I just don't think... They would ask for big, big money, man. He's a top player. Rice whips in the free kick. It's high. Oh, headed away. Forest managed to clear it. We're forced all the way back. Here's Odegaard. Trossard in support. There's the high cross again. Headed away again. It's absolutely woeful. High crossers, like, have we got a 7-foot monster in the penalty area or something? Marino's decent in the air, but the Murillo and Milenkovic are beasts in the air. The ball needs to be whipped in with pace. Trossard whips it in, headed away again. This is just absolutely... It's so predictable, it's unbelievable. This is dreadful. We've basically turned up to just get a scrappy 1-0 win. Probably a Marino header. That's all they're looking for. But anyway, Trossard. I'd get rid of Trossard in the summer. I'd cash in on him. Or him or Martinelli. If Trossard don't mind being a squad player and you can get good money for Martinelli, but I still think Martinelli could do something with a better manager and a better system, but he definitely hasn't developed. You're right, bro. We say it all the time. Put a low cross in. Look, Calafiori rinsed again. Hudson-Odoi gets past him. Gets in the area. That could be a penalty. Referee says no. Oh, I think Hudson-Odoi was looking for it, but there's going to be a VAR check for a pen. You know how good it is when you're a winger and you know you've got the fullback. It's a great feeling. He just knows he's got him. It's not a penalty, I don't think. I think he's looking for it. What is Calafiori doing, man? Get him off at half time. Get him off. It's not a foul. No penalty. He's getting absolutely cooked. He's not a left back. So I almost feel sorry for him, but why do you buy a centre back and put him left back? You've got Kieran Tierney on the bench. It's a shambles. It's an absolute shambles. 40 mil to play him out of position. Just don't make any sense. But yeah. Yeah, maybe you should do a Nuno Tavares. Take him off in the first half. Don't even wait till half time. Man United have equalised against Ipswich. Who scored, guys? Let me know. I'd say Bruno usually is the goal scorer. Is Calafiori on the attack? Maybe you can attack better. That's a great turn. Oh, my days, he's hit the post. Maybe we should play him up front. That's the best bit of attacking play we've done all game. Drops the shoulder. Gets it on his right foot. We're playing him in the wrong position. Get him up front. Curls it with his right foot. Far corner. Hits the post. Stick him up front, people. He can't defend. But he might be quite good going forward. Free kick to Forest. Saliba. Story coming out today. They reckon Madrid don't want him this summer now. But we'll see. How is that a foul, man? Best shot in weeks. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Cala is a good finisher. Remember Man City. Armani been saying this. Curtis Calafiori is our second best striker. Our United goal. I was an own goal. Sam Morsey. Own goal for Ipswich. Remember, he has more goals than Sterling. That's crazy. Vegas gonna slow his team in the Prem when Marino, Jorginho and Trossard are playing. Free kick to Forest. Chris Wood looks for the layoff. Arsenal managed to clear it. No, it's given away. Shot deflected. Rayot collects it. Sench hit the post, yeah. He hit the post, people. Arsenal in possession. Not much is happening. Apparently he did grow up as a winger, yeah. Spent his whole career playing left back. Did he actually? I didn't know that. I thought he was just a natural centre back. So he should know the position then. Arsenal in possession, people. Gabriel trots over the half. Well, not quite. Keeps the ball. Ed Sheeran punching the air right now. Yeah, he owns shares in Ipswich, don't he? It's his boyhood club. Here's Ethan Nwaneri. Finds Calafiori. Declan Rice. He's so slow again. So slow to watch. They literally get the ball and stand still and just wait. Do you have a soft spot for Forest? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I know a lot of people who've played for them, work there. But listen, I want them to lose tonight. No doubt about it. Rice finds Trossard. Anyone going to shoot? No, it's blocked. Well, he did try and shoot, but it definitely didn't work. Chris Wood, look, just clever striker. Holds off the defender, wins a free kick. We can go post for post. Yo, it's a madness. It is a madness, people. Why are they bigging up Bruno online? Did he set the goal? I'm just watching this Onana mistake. Oh, what is he doing? I don't even know how Onana missed the ball there. What did he do? Did the guy... Oh, he got played back to him. Madness. This Arsenal game is absolutely... Honestly, my eyelids are heavy. I think I'm going to fall asleep during one of these games this season. Yeah, Marino, you're 5 yards offside, mate. How about you leave the ball? I think I'm going to fall asleep during one of these watch-alongs. Every single game, my eyelids feel like they got bricks in them. And it's the same again, people. It's the same again. United winning 2-1. Maybe that was why they were talking about Bruno. Did he score the second goal? 2-1 United. United, City and United. They don't say the T's, do they, in Manchester? It's United, City. Mane. Snooze along settings, people. Who scored for United? Was it Bruno? This game is... Honestly, I think it's time to start cancelling your TV subscriptions. Start cancelling them. Look at Hudson-Odoi twisting and turning. Cancel your TV subscriptions, people, if you're an Arsenal fan. What is the point? Paying for Sky and TNT and Amazon and all that. Just give me the light. De Ligt scored, people. Cancelled now, long time. Yeah, lock it off, man. Ring them up, yarn. I need to cancel that Sky, that TNT, all of that. Lock it off. Save your money. Jorginho's fouled. This game's like being in detention after school. Like, it's absolute. I'm in agony right now watching this. My eyes are burning. Absolutely burning watching this. A subscription locked off until June. Oh, you're locked until June, so you can't take it off. Oh dear. Come on, Arsenal. What you got? Calafiori in the box again. Loses the ball. Tried to do a little step over. He's got more flair than our strikers. Forest are playing poor as well. They just kicked the ball out for a throw in there. Patrick said he did fall asleep during the last game. Savio just missed an open goal for City. United 2-1 up. City still winning 1-0. Liverpool game kicks off in 17 minutes. No Isak. So I think that's another Liverpool win. Cormac, what would it take for Arteta to be sacked? Probably miss out on top 4. That would probably have an effect. SLM, trust Arsenal to be ruining my 37th birthday. Bro, enjoy your birthday, man. Don't worry about these lot. Make sure you celebrate. Did you see Ben Eubank face off? I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Just broke an egg in his face. I mean, a man said, that was quality. Great entertainment. Odegaard through ball. Nobody makes the run. It goes out for a goal kick. It is an absolute snore fest. Shall I use the let's use the desk. I'm gonna stand up, people. I'm gonna use the desk. This desk turns into a standing desk. All right, let's go. We're going up. We're going up high, people. I'm gonna stand up. Let's stand up for a little. Let's do something different. Because I think if I continue sitting down, I'm falling asleep. Let's adjust the camera. Here we go. We're going to stand up. First time ever. No, I'm too high up. That needs to go a bit higher. Can't go much higher. There you go. Lights falling off. It's all going wrong, people. I'm trying to entertain you. I'm trying to keep you entertained. Lights falling off and all sorts. I actually can't stand up because the table doesn't go higher, as high as I need it. Yeah, Goldbridge settings. We'll do it later. Oh, the light's gone again. We'll leave it as it is. I'm the highest in the room. It's lit. Hope I'll make it out of here. Oh, I broke the light. It's just one of them days, isn't it? It's one of them days, people. Have I broke the light? No, we're back. We're back. Just give me the light. Here we go. We're back, people. Don't worry. Yeah, you're not missing anything. Nothing's happened anyway. That was actually the most entertaining part of the game so far. The light falling off. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's get that a bit. There we are. Lights nearly broke, and what do we do? What should we do? Should we play cards or something? Should we play 21? Let's do something else. This game don't... What's the point? I'm doing a watch along. There's nothing to watch. Even the lights want the season to end. I'm telling you. Just lock it all off. Is Marino on the pitch? Apparently. He's our striker, apparently. Do a Birdman snooze. Bro, I'm telling you. I could be asleep by the end of this game. Oh, yeah. It all went wrong. It all went wrong. But we know what I mean? We styled it. Yeah, I watched the Bivol fight. Very good fight. Very good fight. Sells clips it upfield. Marino finds Rice. I think Rice has been our best player. I think Rice has been our best player today, which standard ain't very high. That doesn't mean much. Yeah, I'm sitting back in the chair, man. I'm relaxing. Bring this down a little bit. There we go. All right, let's chill. I'm chilling, people. This is what Arsenal do to you. There's nothing to see here, people. Nothing to see here. Yeah, you know me with technology, man. I ain't even got a dishwasher yet. I ain't even got a Gmail account. I'm still on Hotmail. There's Declan Rice. Calafiori wants to score. I'm chilling. Gabriel. Watching our defenders attack. Marino wins a free kick. There's nothing wrong with him. He won that. He bought that one. I'm looking forward to Arsenal therapy. Yeah, make sure you're about tomorrow, people. 2 p.m. The way this game's going, Calafiori has more freedom than any attackers. He just can't defend. This football is worse than it was during our banter era. I'm convinced we are still... Bro, I told you. We finished 8th, but we had vibes. We had vibes, people. Obba was doing front flips, winning golden boots. Winning FA Cups. This is worse. In terms of watching it, anyway. In terms of watching it, definitely. Set piece or own goal is the only way we win this game, I'm telling you. And we have got a set piece now. Odegaard to take the free kick. Don't take it short this time either. 50 settings, man. 50 was entertaining, man. Pillowfoot's taking the free kick, Peter. So it may not make the penalty area. But let's see. Come on, Odegaard. Put a peach of a ball in. No. Give away a free kick. It's our free kick. And Trossard has fouled somebody. Oh, Jorginho, sorry. How are you fouling someone there? Absolute shambles. We get a free kick and give away a free kick. Why is he even doing that? Pushing Williams over. Just leave him alone. It's our free kick. You don't need to run into somebody. Did Jova tell you to do that? Run into him and push him over. It's a shambles. I'm actually turning over and looking at other games. We're playing in that Monsters Inc. kit as well. Anyway, 10 minutes till half time. I can't wait for half time just to have a break from this. Throw into Forest, people. Big up everyone locked in, man. Big up Unknown C. Big up CNC unit. Currently in Spain, Arteta's village. Everything out of place. Buildings with no walls. Buses driving backwards. This is where it all began. Ah, dear. Big up to you, bro. South London's fine. What was everyone's favourite cartoon growing up? What did you run home to watch or wake up early to watch? For me, Beyblade, Saturday morning with Frosties. Ooh, favourite cartoon, man. I don't know what my actual... I didn't really have a favourite. I always liked Scooby-Doo, Flintstones, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, although it wasn't a cartoon. There was a few. Looney Tunes is goated, definitely. Dragon Ball Z, yeah. Jetsons was the futuristic one, right? Oh, I can't get their tross on. Yeah, maybe I'm too... Oh, Tom and Jerry was quality, man. You got to respect Tom and Jerry, man. That was serious. That was good entertainment, man. It's Pinky, and the brain. So you've set us off now, you see. You got the convo going. Anything happening? Nah, just Calafiori getting dealt with by Hudson-Odoi. Whipped in, cleared away by Gabriel. Forest still have it. I not. Oh, he gets clamped. Arsenal got a... Oh, he gives a free kick. We had a counter-attack on. Marino says, I won the ball. Ref says, no, you didn't. A watch-along or a cartoon? I said, favourite biscuits, cartoons, rappers, NBA. Get it all ready. There's no way we sit here for 90 minutes watching this nonsense. This is absolutely dreadful. I'm just looking what people are saying online about this game. There's probably not a lot to say, to be honest. Anyway, free kick to Forest, people. Free kick to Forest. Favourite car? I was like Lambos, you know. I always love Lamborghinis, man. I want a Urus, but yeah. We need to get into a different tax bracket. Free kick to Forest. Murillo clips it in. It's headed on. Surprised he wasn't in the area. It's cleared away. We've got no one up front. Why are we playing like this? It's not like we're hanging on to a lead in the last few minutes. Look at this. Gibbs White dancing around him. Always crosses blocked and Raya collects it. Yeah, big up to you, bro. Big C, why can't we build scoring opportunities through the middle with quick 1-2 passing instead of crossing the ball and praying for a miracle? Seems like we don't want to risk losing possession through the middle. This is what we're at, bro. Cross the ball and hope for the best. That's our football. That's not the Arsenal way, is it? Let's be real. That's not the Arsenal way. Pass it to the wing. Remember when we used to do that in lockdown or just after lockdown with Tierney? Bro, there's only one answer to this. Red slushy or blue. It's got to be a mix. If you're getting a slushy and you ain't getting them to mix the red and the blue, I don't know what you're doing. I don't think I've ever gone and got a slushy and said, just give me all red or all blue. It has to be 50-50. Surely. Surely half and half slushy, people. In the summer, on the beach. Legendary. What I would do right now to be back on Miami Beach with a half and half slushy. Instead, it's cold and I'm watching terrorist football from Arteta. What do you think about Morgan? A lot of people asking about we're not going to get him, bro. Villa are a serious club. You can't just take... He's one of their best players. He signed a 5-year deal as well. It'll cost 60, 70 million at least. You know? Arsenal in possession. We're looking forward to half-time, people. We're looking forward to half-time. Rice slows us down, takes too much time to think. That's what happens when you raise by... No, bro, Calafiori's up front. I'm not even joking. Calafiori is up top. I actually think they've changed. Look where Calafiori is on the penalty spot. Marino's... I think he's stuck Calafiori up top. Oh, look at the state of us. We can't pass the ball, man. This is not Arsenal. This ain't Arsenal, man, I'm telling you. This is something else. Roda said, done watching Arsenal in the league, but not Big C. Big up, bro. Trossard twisting and turning. That's a good ball. Calafiori, our new striker. Oh, Waneri could be in. Tight angle. Oh, he gets across Murillo and blocks it. Could he have shot quicker there? Crossovers when the Flintstones met the Jetsons. Went from the Stone Age to the future. Waneri's got to shoot a bit quicker there. Big up Stephen Ireland's grandmother. David said, where can we play White? Good crosser and we'll shoot. I was wondering tonight whether he'd have gone Timber at left back and White at right back, but obviously White's not fully fit yet. Showing you Arteta's face there. Looks frustrated. Arsenal do win a corner. Can't wait for half time. Absolutely can't wait. 7-Eleven Slurpees, bro. We had them when we went to America, but bro, the sugar content in them. Oh my days. Unreal. This game stinks. I don't even think it's that good. Corner to Arsenal. Is Jova going to earn his money, people? We have actually got Calafiori up front. Rice whips it in to the back post. Headed across. It's in the air. Headed away. Forest scramble it away. Still there. Arsenal appealing for a penalty. I think when this goes out, we're going to get a VAR check for a penalty. What a touch by Raya that is, by the way. When this goes out, this is a VAR penalty check. Arsenal still on the attack. It was Timber who got caught. And he doesn't really limp off like that too often. So I reckon there might have been contact there. Calafiori finds Trossard. I actually want the ball to go out of play. Just so we get the VAR check. Oh, Trossard gives it away, man. Forest are playing horrible as well, by the way. They look like they're happy with a point. Which is strange, really. Saliba, who's hardly been mentioned. Please get the ball out of play. Right, come on. Do a VAR check, then. He's not checking it. Blow your whistle and do a VAR check. Has it gone on too long or something? Where's the replay? Why are we not seeing the replay? I don't understand. The ref just said no. Maybe they're telling him in his ear that it's not. But I don't get that. Apparently Dorgu has been sent off for United. VAR check, people are saying. Oh, look at the state of us, man. Look. Move the ball quicker. Why are we so slow on the ball? Come on, Waneri. You're the only one that can probably run in this team. Odegaard. We've done absolutely nothing in this game. We've done nothing. Non-existent. We have hit the post, but ref should just blow up early, man. Dorgu sent off, but apparently there's a VAR check. Let me know whether it counts or not, people. Can Arsenal score before half-time? Waneri finds Jury and Timber. We need speed merchants. We need something. Come on. What you got, Waneri? Rice gets caught on the ball. Somebody just... Yeah, Dorgu's red counts. He's been sent off for Manchester United. United winning 2-1 against Ipswich, but Dorgu sent off in the 43rd minute, which will make it interesting. Can Ipswich get an equaliser? Ball over the top for Forest. Timber heads it back to Saliba. Saliba goes back to Rayo. 15 seconds until half-time. I'm actually looking forward to half-time because I'll change the channel and watch a different game. I could genuinely go sleep watching this. This is horrific. Calafiori, who looks like he's in midfield now. This game, wow. One of the worst 45 minutes I've watched. Absolutely dreadful. Jeez. Oh my days. Man's tired watching this. This is crazy. How much added time? 1 minute. We got 30 seconds left. Get it over with. Rice is in the 8, bro. Jorginho's in the 6. But he's not doing anything again. At first 20 he was all right. After that, too slow on the ball. Saliba. 10 seconds till we're out of our misery, people. 10 seconds till we can celebrate. Or are we going to score? No, we're not. We don't pass. We don't shoot. Blow the whistle, ref. Thank you very much. Yes! Yes! It is half time. Hallelujah. We do not have to watch more of that absolute pure and utter garbage that we have just witnessed in that first half. Let's watch. What are we going to watch for the halftime break? Should we watch Liverpool-Newcastle just kicking off? Tottenham-Man City kicked off at the same time, I think. Yep, that's half-time. 1-0 to City. Haaland with the goal. Let's watch Liverpool-Newcastle. Oh, Man United-Ipswich. We'll watch that. They've got 4 minutes left. Then we'll watch Newcastle. That, honestly, people, I know I say this a lot. And I'm just leaning forward here right now. I know I say this a lot, but that is one of the worst 45 minutes I've ever watched. Oh my days. Like watching paint dry. That was absolutely awful. So bad to watch. We just didn't do any. All right, we hit the post. This is why people are selling their tickets back. They don't want to watch. You don't want to pay to watch that rubbish. I'm telling you now. Big up Sam Bond with a super sticker, bro. They owe us 45 minutes of time they've just taken off us. Is it no shots on target? Let's have a look at the stats. Half time, no shots on target. 1 shot off target. Man United have conceded. Ipswich have equalised. The most excitement I've had all day watching this game. Manchester United 2. Ipswich Town 2. And Man United are down to 10 men as well. Dorgu's been sent off. Man, I have to watch other games to enjoy myself. Wow, free kick whipped across. I think everyone's missed it. It's gone in the far corner. United are shocking. Was he onside? Yep, definitely on. Ball whipped in. Delap misses it, I think, and it goes straight in the bottom corner. Man United 2, Ipswich 2. Beautiful scenes, people. Beautiful scene. We've got to get our joy from somewhere, right? We ain't getting it from Arsenal. Oh, nah. What's my name? Oh, nah. He is a terrible goalkeeper, man. De Gea's a better keeper than him. Far better as well. Far better. Levels above him. It's kicking off. Ipswich and Hoyland. It's kicking off. He's going to get booked for that. I've had more fun watching this game for 2 minutes than 45 minutes of Arsenal. Brentford beating Everton. Is it Mbuemo? He's in my FPL. Who scored? Who scored the goal for Brentford, people? This is where we're at now. If you look again in the Prem, all the half-7 kickoffs, Brentford winning 1-0, United drawing 2-2, City beating Tottenham, and then there's Arsenal. 0-0, no shots on target. Who needs a blanket or a snoozy chocolate? Just watch Arsenal. Oh, seriously, people. Mohammed said, big up, Big C, how are we doing? I'm laid back, enjoying. No stress, gave up on the league, less expectation, equals stress-free. Bro, I'm tired watching it. I'm absolutely shattered watching it. They are the cure for insomnia. Watch Arsenal play football. It's horrific. Any sport recommendations? Well, I watch NBA and I watch boxing. That's the only really two other sports that I actively watch, if I'm being honest. But yeah, apart from that, surely Calafiori comes off at half time. He's getting cooked. The only thing is, he's actually been our biggest goal threat, so maybe you will keep him on. Maybe you will keep him on. Gotta get the darts. Well, it's half time. Right, we'll go to Liverpool Newcastle. We'll get that on. The crazy thing is, people, we've just, in all fairness, if we assess our game, we've got nothing going forward. We've got absolutely nothing going forward. Waneri got in a good position. You know, didn't get the shot off quick enough. Trossard's not doing anything. Marino's no threat. Odegaard not doing anything. Don't shoot. We've got no threat. It's sad. Wasim said Federer, Djokovic, or Nadal. Roger Federer, my friend. Genius at work. I did like Nadal as well. Not a big fan of Djokovic. But Federer, man. Always reminded me of Zidane. Like Zidane of tennis. Just pure class, mate. Pure class. Federer for me, but I'm a bit older, so, you know, maybe it's recency bias, people going for Djokovic. But I feel like when Federer and Nadal was about, that Djokovic was not... I never looked at Djokovic like, you're the guy. But it is what it is. Maybe Federer can play up front. Do you understand snooker? Yeah. Played a lot of snooker when I was growing up. Snooker and pool. Ronnie O'Sullivan, man, he's the best, isn't he? Andre Agassi. I used to like Pete Sampras, you know. Pistol Pete. Oh, Wissa scored for Brentford. No FPL. Nah, Liverpool not winning 1-0 yet. 0-0. 0-0, people. Bring on Tierney, play old school type where he goes on the overlap. Because we're not scoring playing like this. If Arteta doesn't change it, then this clueless manager needs to go. Honestly, at this point, what's the harm in throwing that Butler Adeji up front? What is the harm? He's Ronnie O'Sullivan a goon. I like him even more. He's the best snooker player I've ever seen. At this point, what is the harm just throwing this Butler Adeji up front? He's a striker. He might make a name for himself. We don't have a striker. You know? We don't have a striker. Play the young lad and throw him up front and see what he can do. Put Zinchenko in midfield. At least he passes forward. Our team's a joke. Take Jorginho off. Put Rice in the 6. Bring on Zinchenko. Let him pass the ball forward. Put Butler Adeji up front. He's a striker. He can't be any worse than what Marino's doing. Marino looks like he won't score another goal playing up front. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Big up everyone locked in. 4.3K in the chat. Appreciate the support. Let's do a like check. Listen, it's a horrible game. Snorefest, heavy eyelids. But at least you guys have turned up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get the subscribers up. And yeah, we're at 1.1K likes. That's decent, to be fair. That's not bad for half time. Don't forget, people, today's show is sponsored by Proton VPN. Scan the QR code, bottom right-hand corner, and get 3 months free on the 1-year subscription. Use the code CurtisShawTV. And the link's in the title and in the description as well, people. Anybody know how to stay awake while watching garbage football? Because that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Zinni tries to play the ball forward. At this point, that's better than anything I'm seeing in midfield. Honestly. Amir said, do you regret convincing Cruz to support Arsenal? Do you know what it is as a parent? At least you get to share good moments with them. Celebrating wins, watching games together, going to the Emirates. You know, yeah, he could have supported another club, but then you're supporting them alone. You know? But it's going to teach you some hard lessons, I'll tell you that much. going to teach you some real hard lessons. Newcastle on the attack. Remember, Isak's out injured. What does it matter if Newcastle beat Liverpool anyway, to be honest? It doesn't change anything. My highest break in snooker. Maybe late 30s. Maybe late 30s. Liverpool scored 1-0. Szoboszlai, the man on form at the moment. Luis Diaz assists. Szoboszlai scores. Left foot goes through the defender's legs. Keeper doesn't see it till late. 1-0. Lock it off, guys. Lock it off. See what other teams do to Newcastle. Fair enough, Isak's not playing. But Szoboszlai is on fire at the moment, man. He was brilliant against City. And it looks like he's having another cracking game tonight. So easy. Diaz, twisting, turning. Szoboszlai. You know, when do you see our attacking midfielder do that? Why can't Odegaard just do that? I think he's nutmegged 2 defenders there. I'm sure that goes through 2 defenders' legs. Dan Burn gets megged. I'm sure the first guy gets megged as well. Oh, Slot's not even on the bench. I was thinking, who the hell's this guy? Slot's banned for 2 games. He's in the crowd. They haven't even got their manager on the bench. Ricky said, beyond stats, some geniuses make even neutrals fall in love with a sport. Federer, Messi, Tendulkar, Michael Jordan. Yeah, those guys, man. They're different, right? They're different. Do you know, I'm not saying that these 2 are better, by the way, but I'm more of a Brian Lara and a LeBron James fan than Tendulkar and Michael Jordan. Brian Lara, West Indies bias, and LeBron, just I've always been a big LeBron fan. Not that I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, he's unbelievable. But I just feel like I watched way more of LeBron playing basketball. I feel like when Michael Jordan was playing basketball, NBA wasn't even being shown in England. I just ran off the hype. I'm not saying that LeBron's better than MJ, by the way, but I just definitely have enjoyed watching him more because NBA was being shown in England a lot. But MJ's killer mentality was wild, man. Rouet said we're playing like keeping the ball is a goal. Having Rice and Odegaard in midfield, shaking my head. And midfield is a recycling plant. Even if Butler comes on, who's going to pass to him? Man are allergic to passing forward. I'm going to get the tweets out. At this point, just throw on the young striker. Just play Butler, man. Just bring on Liverpool on the attack again. Oof, nearly a penalty. Bring on Butler. Give him a run out, man. We are toothless in attack, people. Honestly. We are toothless in attack. Odegaard's form is massively concerning. People, I'm going to get a drink. Give me 1 second. Oh, Viv Richards. Big fan of Viv Richards as well. But before my time, bro, I'm not that old, you know. Brian Lara. You watching the Knicks tonight? Who's playing who tonight? That's the one thing I love about the NBA, man. Every night there's about 5 games. Who have the Knicks? Oh, Knicks 76ers, New York, Philly, midnight. I might have a bit of that. Joel Embiid. Philly are like Arsenal, mate. Just a load of nonsense. To be honest. Embiid, like Odegaard. A lot bigger. Knicks are decent. I hope the Knicks win. But I'm going to get a drink quick. Was tempted not to come back, to be fair. Nah, I'm here, man. I'm here. Look at Liverpool, man. Oh. See, when we play Newcastle, I never see them scrambling like this. They're making Newcastle look like... Oh, Tierney's coming on, yes! Kieran Tierney, lad. It's Kieran Tierney, lad. Listen, I don't care what anyone says. That guy should be playing left back for Arsenal. Him or Lewis Skelly. Everyone else, forget about it. Forget about it. We're loaning... Well, we're not even loaning him. We're giving him Celtic on a free. I'm assuming that's Calafiori getting dragged. Kieran Tierney. Chronicles of eFootball. Which is better, a young natural striker or a washed-up midfielder up front? Comedy Central, exactly. Play the damn striker up front, man. Give him a chance. Are we ever going to know if this kid's good or not? You know what I mean? You're never going to know. Big up to everyone locked in, man. Big up to everyone. Really appreciate it. It is Calafiori, right, who's been dragged? Calafiori off. Stinker of a performance. 40 million. They're going to have to start looking at that signing, by the way. Because he is awful. Second half underway. 45 minutes until it's over. Calafiori dragged. At least he actually took him off. Tierney on. So it is an upgrade. He's a better left back than him anyway. Should have been starting over him. Mate, almost had a goal and assist. Yeah, almost got sent off and gave away a penalty. Let's look at his defending before we look at what he's doing going forward. The guy can't defend. Imagine buying a £40 million defender and he can't defend. I mean, what are we doing here? You ever been interested in golf? Played golf quite a bit when I was younger, but never took it massively serious, you know. Yeah, Shaquille, I've been to Antigua, you know. I've been to Antigua. Where was it? St. John's? I might have got that completely wrong. Let me have a look. Have I butchered that? I'm sure it's St. John's. Yeah. I heard that Viv Richards has a bar near the beach. Assassin said, I had a tough month. Last month, ceiling collapsed. I was homeless for a few days. Got myself sorted out, moved into a new property. I had bigger things to worry about than Arsenal. Glad you're well, bro. Always in the community. Big up yourself. I have been to Greece. I've got a story about Greece, but I'll save it for another stream. It's a long story. But yeah, I've definitely been to Greece, bro. I love that Kieran Tierney song. I don't know what, it's Kieran Tierney, lad. Big up K-Merv. Grant said one team in NBA that was under the salary cap, second apron and first apron this month, yet this team made no trades at deadline. Denver Nuggets, owned by the Kroenkes. Well, they're not going to... I don't think they're going to win the championship this year. They don't look great this season. Alfred said Rice is a good player, but a waste of money. Partey and Jorginho are both defensive-minded. We needed people good on the ball, especially you want to play possession-based football with no midfield playing. I actually think at this moment in time, the way Arteta wants to play, Rice was not the player he should have signed. And I like Rice. I think he's a good player. But he should have got a Zubomendi. He wants a possession-based number 6. So what's the point of paying 100 million for a number 6 that isn't amazing on the ball? It makes no sense. Gunnar Pot Pie, Nuggets' best era was with Carmelo. Yeah, I always like Carmelo at the Knicks just because I like the Knicks, you know. But yeah, Wissa scored for Brentford. Hey Daily D, big up, bro. What a napper. Serious napper is, bro. As a Jamaican, yeah, I played cricket quite a lot as a kid. I played for Caribbean Cavaliers in Nottingham. Opening batsman. I was a good batsman. You know when you're a sportsman, you play You can play a lot of sports. It's just as football got more serious, I didn't have time to cricket and, you know. Corner to Arsenal. 105 million for a CDM is nuts. It is. We overpaid. West Ham as well, bro. Not like we're signing from Real Madrid. He came from West Ham. We should have paid 60, 70 million for him. You know? Corner. Odegaard to whip it in swinger. Can we score from a set piece? Odegaard. It's flicked away. Trossard. Can he get something? That's a good turn. Shoots. What kind of shot is that? End up all the way back with Jorginho. On a channel called Sakes13 Sports Travel and Reactions. We'd love to connect. Go and follow him, man. Go and follow him. Drop me a message. CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. Corner to Arsenal again. Top Gooners were saying we owe West Ham more money. Bro, they owe us money. You don't pay 105 mil for a DM. Arsenal were appealing for handball there, but Chris Woods, his arms were behind his back. Do you think they would consider cashing in on Rice after PSG rumour? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he'll be at Arsenal for a long time. If you played him as a conventional 6, he'd probably still be quality. He was quality last year. Here he is to take the set piece. Beckham Rice to take the in-swing. That's a good ball. That back post. Free header tipped over the bar. It's up in the air and cleared. Back post. Sells quick reactions. Marino. He's got to go across goal there or hits it straight at his hands. Waneri goes past Elanga. We've started a little bit better in the second half. Top 4 ain't guaranteed. You're right. City winning. Odegaard. What is that? Absolute garbage. Overhits his pass. And he goes out for a goal kick. What is that, man? Oh, Marino. I mean, don't get me wrong. They've got 2 or 3 players on the goal line. It's just, it's straight at him. Odegaard's having a stinker. Absolute stinker. You're the captain, bro. You're on over 200 grand a week. You're former Real Madrid. Like, we need to see something here. Man United have scored 3-2. But I thought you couldn't win games with 10 men. I thought it was impossible. Harry Maguire. Wow. Maguire and De Ligt and an own goal. That is some wild victory if they win that. Down to 10 men, 2 centre-backs scoring. He needs to drag Odegaard. He needs to prove a point. Take him off. He's not doing anything. Gibbs White gives it away. Finds Declan Rice. Play that ball in front of Gabriel, man. Overhits the pass. Goes straight to Matt Sells. The football isn't great, people. I can tell you now, it is a cold night. London, North London to Nottingham. 2 hours to watch this. This game will be probably 0-0 or 1-0. Maybe one team will score. I can't see anything more than 1 goal here. The way this game is going. I mean, we're 9 points clear of City. They're winning, we're drawing. You'd be down to 7 points. I don't feel comfortable with 7 points. Not when we've got United, Chelsea, Liverpool at Anfield. Everton away are in good form. We need 3 points. Come on, what you got? Odegaard, pick a pass. Rice, move the ball quicker. It's got to be quicker. Tierney whips it in. What a ball all the way across. No striker. Tierney can cross a ball better than any of our left backs. He should not be leaving. He's our best left back. Forget it. He's our best left back. The reason he's not working at Arsenal is because we're obsessed with our left back inverting. If you let him play as a conventional left back, he'd be our best one. None of our left backs cross a ball like that. The inverting thing, invert from the other side, bro. Make Timber invert or don't invert. Corner to Arsenal. Odegaard whips it in, headed away. Trossard's been awful as well. He's just having a typical Trossard game. I'd rather have Skelly. He's not. I don't think he's a better defender than Tierney. I don't think he's better at crossing. He's probably better on the ball as he was a midfielder. Waneri's doubled up on. I'm a big fan of Tierney, man. I think he's class. Here's Timber, right-hand side. What you got? Take him on. Up against Williams. He's ruined him. Crossed in. It's blocked. He should have crossed it after the first turn. Come on. We can get a goal here. Big C, what's your fax number? Yo. Pager. Hit me up on the pager, guys. Bro, Timber's breaking ankles there, but he should have crossed it quicker. Move Skelly into midfield. Why? Yo, we got 4K in here, people. And I ain't talking about the camera lens. 4,000 of you locked in, man. Great support. Big up the Twitch gang. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up as well. Ball whipped in, headed wide. What a miss. And I think it was Tierney. I would have loved Tierney to have scored there. That was a much better ball in by Odegaard. The 6-yard box is ram. Oh, man. Tierney. Should he score? Oh, he should score, man. He should score that. He's 4 or 5 yards out. He's in the 6-yard box. Ah, would Tierney have celebrated? Yeah, I think he would have, man. Even though they reckon he's already signed for Celtic for next season. Fane said, United scored 3 set pieces. Can I expect a mural? Or maybe Arsenal paint one in his honour, whoever the set piece coach is for United. We love paintings outside the stadium. Wasim, what Big C, what's the biggest thing you've learnt about yourself since starting your channel to now, over 90k subs? That's a great question. What's the biggest thing that you've learnt about? I suppose it's just, I think building the community is the best thing. That is a very deep question. I think it's just building the community and making people feel part of something. Because I think that's where you have successful YouTube channels. It's not about just turning up and putting content out. It's about the viewers feeling like every time you're live, they want to watch. I mean, always late. Yeah, 2 o'clock, I'll be there by 5 past 2:30. I'll be there by 25 to. But I think that's kind of what it is. But yeah, good question. Very good question. That you need a dishwasher. Okay, there you go. Information and entertainment. I tried to be mature, but yeah, David, you're right. I do need a dishwasher. I definitely do. Washing dishes in 2025. Actually, when I went on tour in America, so obviously there's like 8 of us staying in the house. There's a dishwasher. And I'd never actually used the dishwasher in terms of I've seen them, but I've never actually. So I used the dishwasher and I went, what is going on here? Why am I still soaking dishes in hot water and washing up liquid? I can just put them in a dishwasher. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. When I get that dishwasher, I'm going to do a little video or something. Or I'll show you it during the video. I appreciate you don't only read super chats. No, man, I always say time is more important than money. Super chats are appreciated. It supports the channel and it goes back into equipment and whatever. But time is more important than money, people. But we do need money. But time, we need time. Come on, Waneri. Oh, he's got 3 players on him. We win another corner. We are dominating this game. My mother had 2 dishwashers. Coincidentally, she had 2 children. I get it. I get it. I couldn't stand washing the dishes, man. It's just so boring, isn't it? Watchalong, yeah, man. What changes would you make here? We are dominating the game, to be honest, but weirdly flat from Friday. Yeah, maybe that Newcastle game took a lot out of them. Corner to Arsenal. Looks like a set piece might be our best chance. Rice in swinger. Come on. Tierney, nod this in. That's a great ball. Oh, Sells clears it. Oh, Jorginho couldn't get the shot off. Look how quick Alanga is. He's cooked. He has cooked Odegaard there. Wow. Ref says no foul. Fair play. I like this ref. Dishwasher ASMR. Yep, we'll do it. We will do it, people. Odegaard actually fouled someone. I'm quite proud of him. And he got away with it. Here's Saliba. Come on, Arsenal. Nick this 1-0 and get out of there. Would rather see Curtis do the dishes than watch Arsenal. It'd be more entertaining, I'm telling you. Does YouTube pay well? I mean, it can. It can if you know, if you get good views, sponsors, all of that stuff, viewing time, then you can. Justin said, has Firmino been released now? They're keeping him. Rice in the penalty area. He can't reach it. Gets nudged out the way there. Not FIFA play. So Big C, I think I can speak in the name of the community. When most of us, we see you like a brother or a big brother. Keep up the good work. See you. Hey, appreciate that, man. The only thing is, you're saying big brother means I'm older. So that makes me, you know. But hey, embrace it gracefully, people. Now, big up yourself, man. Big up the community. Respect. You're living in the 1800s. No dishwasher, man. And a Hotmail. Not even a Gmail. Yeah, the game man said the game's so boring. We're talking about washing the dishes. Bro, I'm tempted to end the stream and wash the dishes. It would be more enjoyable. Uncle Shaw, yeah, that's what's happening, bro. That's what's happening out here. Did you see LeBron no-look pass last night? He was going mad. Him and Luca was cooking last night, bro. How does it work with tax and YouTube salary? Self-employed, innit? You have to figure that tax out yourself. Balance them books. VHS or Betamax. Oh, relax, man. You know what I mean? Come on. Let's get a goal. Let's win the... Forest have been poor. I've got to be honest. We should be winning this. Forest have been very poor. Big up man like E. Ross, man. Appreciate it. Trossard gives away a free kick. Tempted to get out some paint so I can watch it dry, says Matt. It's an interesting one. 29 minutes to go. Your thoughts on Mourinho racist claims? I mean, listen, I don't know the guy. I think he said they're jumping around like monkeys on the touchline. I don't think Mourinho's racist, man. I'm a big fan of Mourinho. He's got a lot of charisma and personality, man, and I just don't think he is. But you never know. Forest making a couple of changes. Slavion, what manager? I'd take the Inter Milan one. Definitely would take him, Simone Inzaghi. I'd definitely take Simone Inzaghi. Alonso, Ancelotti. Anyone who's a winner, bro. Yeah, nah, Mourinho. I would defend Mourinho. I don't think that in any way, shape or form did he mean that in that manner. Danilo coming on and Ryan Yates. They've changed their midfield completely. Yates is a real old school midfielder. Kicks people and just old school. And Danilo, obviously, we were linked with him. Mancini, yeah. Bro, man's won the Italian League, the Premier League, the Euros. Carl, no, I don't think Carl. But you never know, man. I saw a thing yesterday saying if Madrid don't win a trophy, Ancelotti's going to get sacked. They don't mess about over there, bro. You come second, you lose your job, bro. At them team. Big up Maria, man. Yo, relax, man, with all that Forest talk. They're not playing very well. How are the eyelids? I'll be honest, the dishwasher talk has woken me up. You take Alonso. Yeah, Alonso, invincible, bro, in the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. He's got way more pedigree than Arteta. Europa League final, invincible season in Germany. I would take him. Come on, man. Forest in possession. Maybe we underestimated Kai Havertz. Carl, 3 minutes. Just to gather your thoughts. We did not underestimate that donkey. Truth said, Big C, let me help you with the NBA stream. The thing about NBA streams, right, at the moment, this is the issue that I've got is this playback app which some of you may have seen. I don't mind being open and honest with the community. So I do want to start doing NBA streams. Playback allow you to show the NBA game while you're streaming. Half and half screen, which is something I really want YouTube to do in the future. So I could stream on YouTube, which will probably get more of you in, but I would love to do it on playback so we could actually be watching the game at the same time. But then is everybody going to download playback to watch the game? Because I don't have playback. I shouldn't even be saying that because they've approached me. I meant to act like I've got it, but I haven't got playback on my, I haven't downloaded it. So we'll see. We'll see. Mohammed said, how did we go from Vavavoom to dominate and do nothing? Dog with a bark, no bite. I told you, change win the dog's name, man. Change it to process. What you got, one here? You got a bit of space, drive. Needs runners. He's got no one to pass to. Odegaard wins a free kick. This channel is too good for the current state of Arsenal, bro. I mean, imagine... I said it, man. We ain't even seen a cup final since I've been doing this channel. We ain't even seen a cup final. A Wembley day out against a rival. Just something. Like, we ain't had that. Playback is actually a good platform. It is free. It is free. Some of you saying you've got it. I just don't have it. But yeah, playback are allowing you to show the game. That's what I used to. That's what I said. Use playback to watch along Arsenal classic game. Did they let you do that? Maybe they do. I need to look into that. I don't know how they've just got the rights to the NBA that quick when they're obviously nowhere near as big as YouTube and probably even Twitch. 25 minutes to go, people. If it's free, I'm there. I respect it. I respect it. We've been the better team second half, but only if you have the league pass. But I think they do something for you if you're one of the creators, where they kind of get you the pass, the league pass. But yeah, man, we haven't had a final. We have not had a final. Whipped in by Waneri, back post headed across. Aina clears it. There's an Arsenal player on the floor rolling around. I don't know who that is. Is that Marino? Marino's down injured. I didn't see what happened. His boot's off, so he probably got stamped on. For a big guy, that guy is always on the floor, isn't he? He's always on the floor for a big... Community Shields, hey, relax, man. We don't consider them finals. What happened to him here? Oh, the guy stood on the back of his boot. And it came off. Don said, Zhao, sorry, said, bro, this game is awful. K Hayes, Don Curtis, how did you both support Forest, seeing as you're from Notts? How did you, well, I don't support Forest, but well, I get what you were saying. Maybe why didn't you? No, listen, man, I just connected with Arsenal, bro. I'll be honest with you. I used to love watching Arsenal play. I was never actually a Forest fan in any way, shape or form. If anything, I would have been more likely a Liverpool fan because my dad was a Liverpool fan. He used to put me in John Barnes' Liverpool tops when I was like 1 and 2 and 3. But I did used to go and watch Forest because they were the local team. But I just connected to Arsenal. I always remember watching Match of the Day and thinking, I love the way that team plays football. I just love it. Ian Wright up front with a gold tooth. You know what I mean? I connected with that team so much. It felt like, yo, that's my club there. The culture, the style of football. I just loved watching them play. And that's what I'm saying. Imagine being part of the new generation and you're watching this. How are you supposed to connect with that? You ain't getting no connection with this. Come on, get a scrappy 1-0 win. Trossard's awful. Honestly, I think he's terrible. Trossard, for me, is out of this club this summer. Get Trossard out of this club this summer, genuinely. He is dreadful. He's absolutely dreadful. He can't play out wide. He cannot play out wide. He doesn't have the pace. He can't get past players. Did you move down to London purely for Arsenal? Just our life went High life. Misses from down here as well. So it made sense. Zinni coming on. You're nearly there. I said play Tierney at left back. I said play Zinni in the 8. And I said throw Butler on up front. You're 2/3 of the way there. Get Trossard to Saudi, bro, if that club still wants him. Alan said his dad's a Birmingham City fan. I picked Arsenal in 1988. Sorry, Dad. Well, that was a good choice because Birmingham City have been awful. Although they won the League Cup against us, right? Which was another one of the worst days. An Arsenal fan saved there by Rail. Jeez, what's all going off? I actually missed that. We dominate the game and somehow it goes wide. Trossard is awful. Absolutely awful, mate. Honestly, get him out of this club. He's got progressively worse since being... Look at that turn from... Nah! Look at that turn and pass from Gibbs-White. Cruyff turn inside, rolls it into Chris Wood. He should do a lot better than that. I'm telling you now, Gibbs-White's a baller, bro. I don't see Odegaard doing this. Jorginho getting dragged. I don't mind that. Put Zinni in the 8, drop Trossard into the 6. Finally, this guy's discovering that Zinni can play in midfield. Partey must be unfit because I'm surprised he's on the bench and we don't have a game at the weekend. So maybe there's an issue. Somebody just sent me this thing about Luka Doncic. Dallas Mavericks had an issue with Doncic smoking and drinking beer. Wow. 25 years of age. Lack of professionalism, and they called him lazy. Interesting. Luka. Did I say Trossard in the 6? Hopefully I didn't. Somebody just said Trossard in the 6. I thought, did I say that? Rice in the 6. Odegaard in the 8. Come on. Tierney, put them crosses in. They reckon Tierney's already agreed to... Look at the state of Odegaard, man. Him and Trossard. Ball whipped in. It's blocked. It's not a great cross by Tierney. You better run. Hudson-Odoi fight. We're in trouble. We're in trouble here. Look at that ball. Gibbs-White. Chris Wood. Saliba, great tackle. He actually made up for his own mistake there. Saliba should have blocked that. It went to Chris Wood. He gets across and wins the ball. Look at the awareness from Gibbs-White. I swear down, this guy is a baller. When do you see Odegaard try and play a ball like that? It's crazy. People got to really start looking at Odegaard and the way he's playing and the lack of impact on games. This guy came from Wolves, bro. He wasn't even playing at Wolves. This guy came from Real Madrid. You're meant to be a star in this Arsenal team when you've come from Madrid. I'm telling you now, look at Saliba's body language playing for Arsenal. He's hardly talking. I'm worried about him. The NBA wanted Luka on the Lakers to help with viewership. They've definitely done a backdoor deal with the Mavs owners to let them move to Vegas. They own loads of casinos there. Interesting. I have to admit, the NBA, the one thing that really irritates me about the NBA is all the best players are spread out amongst the league, which is probably the fairest way of doing it, but it's kind of boring. You look at some of these great players, you think, I want to see Anthony Edwards in the same team as LeBron or Steph Curry or Ja Morant or the top players. They're all in different teams, but maybe they look at it as the way to keep the league a bit more fair. Nwaneri gets the byline. Good defending by Williams. I thought Nwaneri was past him. This second half has flown by. 18 minutes left. Durant back to OKC. I don't mind that move. I don't think the Suns has been great for him. He just doesn't even look that motivated playing for them. I think he nearly left in this trade deadline. Rice trying to flick the ball in the air. Yo, know your limitations, bro. Know your limitations, Deckers. I don't mind you expressing yourself, but I ain't looking for that. Great tackle that was by Saliba, but he did. Do you rate Devin Booker? Booker for me is one of them players like talent high, production not high enough. Look at Saliba. I swear down, Saliba does not look happy. He don't look happy. I said it a month ago, and I stand by it. Something is going on in this guy's mind. I don't think he's happy at Arsenal. He's starting to realise we're going to go trophyless again. LeBron James is overrated, not even close to 20. And I disagree with that, to be honest. I think he is close to him. I don't mind the argument that MJ's the GOAT, but LeBron is up there, bro. He's 40 years of age, bro. Go and watch what he's doing. He's a monster, bro. LeBron's a monster. SGA, yeah, he's going to get MVP this year. He's dominated the whole league. It'll be interesting if he can do it in the playoffs. Saliba knows we ain't winning. He's getting fed up, bro. He's thinking, yo, I'm a French international, and he's now in a French team that ain't winning trophies when France were winning World Cups and that. And he's now in an Arsenal team that can't win anything. He's fuming, bro. You can't waste your career. Aina chips it in back post, headed away by Gabriel. Oh, free kick to Forest right on the edge, man. Ah! Bron at Heat and Cavs, he was ridiculous. Bro, his victory against Golden State is one of the best NBA championships I think I've ever seen. Oh, I would leave, bro. I've said it so many times on this channel. If I was Saliba, I'd be out. I'd be out, mate. I'll be going Madrid this summer. If they've got the money to buy him, I'd be gone, bro. And I won't be one bit mad at him. He's one of the best defenders, arguably in world football. Certainly best young defenders. And what are we doing? He turns 24 in March. You can't waste your career, bro. Football doesn't wait for you. Because the problem is, if Madrid go for him and he doesn't go there, they'll go and sign somebody else and he might never get that move again. Free kick to Forest, 15 minutes to go. Hudson-Odoi to take it. We haven't converted our period of slight domination. Will we get punished? Is he going to shoot from a Hudson-Odoi? It doesn't really. Whips it into the area, headed up in the air. We're scrambling. Ball bouncing everywhere. It's headed back in. Raya collects it. Did the goal thing come up? Surely not. There's no goal, people. There's no goal. I swear it does that once a game. Just by itself. It's actually annoying. No goal, I'm afraid, people. Maybe goals in other games, but not Arsenal. Who's that? No, Odegaard. There's a shock. Oh, he hit me in the head. It really hurt. Sterling's coming on. We're saved! Raheem, the dream! Kyrie was unreal that series. Unbelievable. How you taking Nwaneri off, man? He's the only player in the attack that's doing anything. I mean, he did get cramp in the last game, but jeez, man. You're basically just... You're waving the white flag. I'm fuming with that. Vex with that, man. I take him Nwaneri. I mean, you have got to protect him, but come on, man. There's no game at the weekend, man. Let him rest over the weekend. Stove said, born and raised in Dallas, we feel genuinely betrayed. I think the league 100% wanted Luka, Tatum, LA, Boston final to raise the ratings. Big up Big C and the community. Makes sense. I do think the NBA needed a big superstar to go and join another franchise with a big player. Black Sheep said, as a not-born Arsenal fan living in America, can't lie, I got a soft spot for Forest. They literally grinded from League One to get here, which you have to respect. Yeah, 100%. Come on, Razza. Do something. I don't like it when Sterling's on the right either. This could be a chance. Zinchenko. Oh, looking for right. No, it wasn't Rice. Tierney wins a corner. Come on. Set piece FC. Scrappy 1-0 win. Go on, Kieran Tierney, lad. Trossard's been absolutely awful. Marino's been awful. Odegaard's been awful. Nwaneri hasn't even been great either. NBA trade deadline was crazy. Jimmy Butler to Golden State. Luka to the Lakers. That's one of the biggest I've seen. Even De'Aaron Fox as well. That was a big move as well. Tierney's solid, bro. You know what you're going to get with Tierney, man. Can set piece FC get a goal? Rice in swinging corner. 12 minutes to go of normal time. Can we nick this 1-0? Ball whipped in. Header at the back post. Hits the side netting. I think that's another corner. Sam said top 4 is seriously under threat. Bro, if we don't win this, we could be in trouble. Top 4. Never mind winning the league. Top 4 can be a problem. Ulrich, Arteta, what left back do I bring on from the bench today? You know what I mean? That's all you got there. Still don't want to give this guy Butler a chance. Oh, E. Ross, man. He said, I'm sorry, this is my last Arsenal game I'm watching. I'm going to have to do neutral watch-alongs just to get the community back. They're all leaving. I'm going to have no one left in the community. Everyone's ducking out, man. I'll have to do neutral watch-alongs. E. Ross, take it easy, bro. Hopefully you'll be back. Jamster, he said, I'm done. TV off. Look at Odegaard. No, is it Odegaard? Am I being unfair? I think it's Trossard. We're going to have to do more neutral watch-alongs, man. I'll have about 4 people in the watch-along if this carries on. Everyone's cutting out, man. Free kick to Forest. 10, 11 minutes to go. Stink, snooze, fest. Again. What's the scores in the other games? Oh, goals in every Premier League game, apart from Arsenal, people. Brentford beating Everton 1-0. Wissa with the goal. Man United winning 3-2 against Ipswich. Dorgu got sent off. Own goal, Maguire and De Ligt. City beating Tottenham 1-0. Haaland. Liverpool beating Newcastle 1-0. Szoboszlai. Sterling pushes him in the back. What are you doing? Why are you pushing him there, man? It's just... This team is finished. Yo, Bellingham's getting cooked online about that girl that he's with, man. I think she's been through half the industry, hasn't she? I didn't know anything about her, really, but geez. Jude, come on, man. Don't fall for them traps. You know what I mean? You're a top footballer, bro. You don't have to get some industry chick. Arsenal win a free kick. 10 minutes to go. Looking forward to this game ending. Oh, have Everton equalised? Who scored? Jake O'Brien. I think he's one of the centre-backs. Doesn't even play that often. 1-1. Goals galore, people. Apart from Arsenal. Who would have thought it? Another Arsenal snorefest. 9 minutes to go. Surely we can get a goal. Remember, yeah, 5th can get Champions League. But if we have to rely on that when we were supposed to be in a title race, is nothing short of embarrassing. She's even been an escort. Wow. And Jude's mum's with him all the time. I see her in that documentary on his YouTube channel. She needs to give him some proper advice, man. Say, yo, what are you doing? Let's be real, people. If your car doesn't have a steering wheel, it's going to be pretty difficult to turn. We need to score goals and we don't have a striker. What do we expect to happen? We scored 2 against Leicester in the last 10 minutes because they got the 2nd worst defence in the Premier League. And we got away with it. Then we play West Ham, who are still not good, but they're better than Leicester. And we can't score against them. And then now we're playing Forest, who are way better than West Ham, and we don't even look like scoring. And that's what it is. That's what it is, man. We're gonna have a lot of games this season where we score 1 or score none. That's where we're at. We have no attack. We've got no attack, people. One is probably the only part of our attack. Oh, we could be in now, though. Surely, Odegaard! Pillow foot! Pillow foot! Oh, my days! He's offside. You're lucky because I was about to start shouting and grabbing pillows. He's missed 2 sitters, but he's offside. Oh, my days. What a... Oh. No, Zinchenko was offside. Marino with the flick. Zinni. Look, the man still couldn't score. Look. Blocked off the line. Have another go. Keeper saves it. He's lucky he's offside. I was about to go crazy. Pillow foot. 2 sitters. But he's offside. Honestly, this guy's got candy floss on his feet. Owanye's coming on for Forest. We've got Marino up front. I mean, what is the point? I don't know if he's done anything in this game. You need to do a watch along with Turkish. Yeah, I would, you know, but obviously he does. He does AFTV watch alongs. I don't think he often has watch alongs that he does. He'll either do his Big Six watch along or do the AFTV one. 5K watching, man. Get the subscribers up, people. Subscribe if you haven't already. Get the likes up. Although there's not a lot to like about the game. But at least I like the stream, people. We're here. Oh, no. It could get worse. Yates gets it out wide. Hudson-Odoi up against Tierney. Corner of the area. Shoots over. Poor finish. Road to 100k, people. Goal kick to Arsenal. We're awful. How can you watch such a boring game? I tried not to. Look, Partey and Ben White. We need a goal. What's the point? What is the point, bro? Why not just throw this Butler guy on? Chris Wood comes off for a Wanyi. Yeah, we're desperate for a goal. Yeah, Ben White, warm up. He's wearing a mask. Must have mashed up his face. Awonyi. Grant, let's be honest. Arsenal's attack has been trash all season. Injuries don't help, but let's focus. But don't lose focus of the fact Arteta's style is a snooze fest. Oh, he drags off his captain, who once again has done nothing. And Timber comes off. Partey getting booed. Bob said, isn't it amazing to see a team winning with 10 men for over half a game? How does that work, Arteta? Yeah, apparently it's not possible. Partey getting loud boos there, man, and my TV's turned down low, and even I can hear it. Raekwon the chef. Curtis, thanks for keeping the community entertained. Asensio on loan at Villa, and this management couldn't afford him. Turn the TV off settings. Asensio would have been a quality loan for us, man. Come on, Arsenal. What we got? Marino finds Partey. Partey! Oh, my days. What kind of shot is that? These men can't shoot. 25 yards out, unmarked, drops the shoulder, gets past, hit it with power. The shot ended up outside the 6-yard box. What the hell is that? This team, man. End the season, please. Curtis, could Vieira be any use next season? Yeah, as the corner flag. That's about it, bro. West Ham won with no striker. Partey's done. They ain't giving Partey a new deal. And we know why. Because of the accusations. Oh, Dre hates the Kendrick quotes, you know. Dre, relax, man. I know you're in Canada. I think Dre's defending Drake's honor. You know what I mean? Now, big up yourself, man. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Mustard! Dre, I'm joking. I'll see you on the next member stream, bro. Just embrace it for what it is. You know, we're still in that zone. Just embrace it. Free kick to Forest. Gibbs White back post. Headed away. We've actually defended pretty well, but going forward. Come on, can we get a late winner? Partey pass the ball. You're going to get clamped. He's off asleep. Here we go. Hudson-Odoi. He's wide. He whips it in. Flicked on. Oh, Williams puts it over. Awful. Absolutely awful. Internal solutions, yeah. Good luck with that. Oh, it got a deflection. It went out for a corner. I thought he just hit that wide. Honestly, this team owes some time. DJ Drake. Eros is still here, people. Stove, big up, man. New member. Big up your damn self. 3 minutes. 2.5 minutes to go. Corner to Forest. It's whipped in, it's high. Raya collects it. The referee, I think he's telling them to take it again. Storm said, bro, I called it at the start of the show. I said we'd be lucky to get a goalless draw. This manager is a fraud with an ego larger than the ocean. Corner whipped in. Goes all the way across and out for a goal kick. Goal kick to Arsenal, people. 2 minutes to go. 0-0, you know. I've actually had a 0-0 this season. I don't know if... Have we had a 0-0 in the league this season? I'm pretty sure we always either score or concede. 0-0, you know. Everton at home, actually. And I was at that game. But we don't often... Yeah, 0-0 with Everton. From the looks of it, they could be the only 2 0-0s of the season. I don't think we've had any other game with no goals. Yeah? Come on. Surely we get a late winner. Well, you got Razza. Ben White on the overlap. So, the ball ain't... he's got to put more power on it, man. What does it say about your team when you need a goal and you're taking off your captain? Ball given away. Forest on the attack. Anderson running up Partey. We're in trouble. Danilo on the overlap. He whips it in. Oh, Gibbs White can't reach it. Not Gibbs White, sorry. Hudson-Odoi back post. Dear, oh dear, we are poor. We are really poor. Who gave that ball away? Look at Saliba. Look at the casual nature. Nobody can tell me this guy Saliba ain't got Madrid on the brain. I've never seen him play as casual as he's played over the last month. He's dreaming of the Bernabeu. So casual. Trossard, who's been absolutely awful again. Do something, please. No, where are you going? Come on, Marino. Sterling right-hand side of the penalty area. 2 players against him. Gives it to Ben White. Ben White, what type of cross is that, bro? You've been on the sunbed for too long. Awonyi holds off Saliba. They win a free kick. This game's a mess. We're done. We're done, people. We are finished. We're so boring. No football. What can you cling on to in this? You know what? People saying who's man of the match. Well, it's got to be a defender for us, hasn't it? Or the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper hasn't hardly made a save. I'll go with Gabriel. He's the only... Because Saliba's made 1 or 2 errors. Calafiori was awful. Timber came off. He was decent. Tierney's been decent. I'll go Gabriel, man of the match. It can't be in it. Look at the state of Marino. Awful. We've won it back, though. Zinni finds Declan Rice. Rice has been quiet this second half, man. I said it. People came for me on the channel. I said Odegaard ain't as good as Bruno Fernandes. And trust me, I don't like Bruno Fernandes' attitude, but at least he'll shoot. At least he scores goals. This guy, mate, he gets dragged off. Sterling does well against Gibbs White. Come on. Come on. What you got? Go on, Razza. What you got? Where you going? Why did you... Oh, my. He just stopped and fell over. Felt a bit of contact and fell over. We might not make top 4. Honestly. If we play like this. We might not make the top 4 if we can't win games like this. Forest have actually been poor tonight. They've had a tough game at Newcastle. They've lost. They're not in great form. We look drained mentally. Rambe, yeah, we might not, bro. Big up, Salman. Cheer up, chat. At least my son Caesar was born today. I'm buzzing. Big up yourself, bro. Bro! Are you going to make him an Arsenal fan? That is the question. That's the question. Or do you let him... You know what I mean? Big up yourself, man. More life. More life. Can't wait for the next press conference. Now, according to Arteta, we should be mid-table. And it's a miracle that he's kept us in the title race. We're so bad. I'm almost embarrassed. I'm almost embarrassed to be an Arsenal fan. Look, Ben White, you can't even throw the ball over his head. Minute left, last chance. Trossard, yep, you got a little put. Just play on, man. Man up, get on with it. You got, oh, you hit me in my stomach. Come on, man. What are we doing here? This team's weak, man. Yob said I've had enough of this manager lying and gaslighting our fan base, during press conferences, terrorist football, getting players like Raheem Shillings, sack him on the bus back to London. Make him find his own way, Yob. Don't even bring him on the coach. This is it. Last chance. Last chance. 15 seconds. Even if we score, but I can't see it happening. Free kick. 10 seconds to go. Rice to take it. Will we score? Probably not, but who knows? What is the point in Saliba standing next to him when they're going to blow the full-time whistle after this? That is an awful cross. Full-time. That... I'm telling you now. I'm dropping grenades all over this timeline now. I want him gone. I want all of them gone. We might not even make top 4. Absolutely disgraceful. Let me delete that because I actually wrote that wrong. Honestly, now people, they've all got to go. The manager, the owners, they've got to go. How can any Arsenal fan look at that and have any kind lock that time? These men are smiling and hugging each other. I can't believe it. Why are our players so happy? Look at them. Oh, well played today, mate. Yeah, you did really well. Well done, lads. Well done. At least we didn't lose. At least we got a clean sheet. Well done. Yeah, Mikel, clap the fans. You bet. Yeah, you ain't going to go too close to them, though, are you? In case they start saying things you don't want to hear. Absolutely disgraceful. Disgraceful, people. He shouldn't even get home. Let him make his own way home. Calafiori as well. Look at the state of this guy. 40 million for an Armani model. Arteta's done. Absolutely done. Absolute disgrace. Look how happy they all are. Hudson-Odoi and Jorginho. Oh, my bro from Chelsea. Remember when we wore blue? Rice and Gabriel arguing. Yeah, tell him, Gabby, bro. 10 seconds to go in the game. Why don't you whip the free kick in properly? Instead of trying to float it and you don't even beat the first defender, Gabby. Tell him. Tell him. This ain't Arsenal. This is Asna. I'm glad Gabby's fuming with Rice. Bro, there's 10 seconds to go. You don't whip the free kick in properly. Rice is pointing to the side as if to say, oh, they told me to do that. Use your head, bro. You got a brain. You're getting 200 bags a week. Gabby's going to have that same Saliba look on his face. Yeah? This man didn't get a transplant and his teeth done for nothing. He wanted to smile and lift silverware. These men are going to leave, bro. Look at this guy, Yova, high-fiving people. When's the last time we scored from it? Look at Gabriel. Yeah, you feel it, don't you, bro? He's walking off frustrated. What's going on here? The rest of them, yo, good to see you, man. Yo, bro, I ain't seen you for time. Yeah, you've just lost the title, mate. You've lost the title. You should be ashamed of yourselves. They should have all walked over to the Arsenal fans, threw them their shirts, and walked off with their head in shame. Imagine going to watch that game. I tell you, I get free tickets and I don't go. Lynch, giving Liverpool the guard of honour will be gut-wrenching. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I told you, we need harsh reality at this football club. Some people need to wake up to what's going on. Absolutely disgraceful. You need a goal, you bring on Ben White and Thomas Partey. You've got a striker sitting on the bench. It's embarrassing. Get this manager out of the football club. He's done. He's absolutely finished. There's nothing left. Nothing. I don't want to hear about next season. I'm not interested in next season. Arsenal have tweeted a point apiece in Nottingham. A point apiece. They haven't even done that right. They haven't even put a space in between it. I hate grammar police, but I'm going to do it because I'm very petty right now. They spent £1 million on a Dubai trip. A point apiece in Nottingham. Or is it a piece one word? I didn't realise. I thought. But anyway. A point apiece. Should we be proud of it? Should we celebrate it? I might unfollow Arsenal on socials. I don't want to see nothing what they tweet. I need a break from... do you know what, people? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I am glad that Arsenal are not playing this weekend. I'm so glad. I don't want to watch Arsenal play football. Big up David, man. He's a Forest fan. He's happy. They'll take that. They didn't play well, really, Forest. They looked a bit lethargic to me. I expected a lot more, but turn up in this Monsters Inc. kit. I've just put the Liverpool game on. Let me watch some decent football. They deserve the Guard of Honour. But this ain't no title race. The title race is over in February. They need to stand there and applaud them Liverpool players going past them to really understand that something ain't right at this club. Sam, this team is pathetic. Liverpool will walk this league. The football is repulsive and utterly disgusting. Arteta is an average manager who has been carried by Saka. Yes, agreed. MP, I'm waiting for Arteta's excuses. Yep. Extraordinary circumstances, unprecedented. He'll give it all that rubbish. Found some cash, didn't watch the game, just saw the score. I encourage everyone to take a break. Arsenal PR in full force online makes me sick. You know what, people, right? I'll be honest with you now. We don't play until next week, Tuesday, against PSV. 6 days, no Arsenal game. Take a breather. Take a break. At least next Tuesday's game is a Champions League game. It's knockout. It's 2 legs. We're trying to maybe play Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid, which I still want to see that game. Enjoy your next 6 days, honestly. Even if it means my numbers drop. Like, take a break. The fans have to wake up. Chelsea won the Champions League a few years ago. They spent $1 billion and they're protesting against their owners, saying get serious or get out of the football club. 2021, you know, they won the Champions League 4 years ago. They spent $1 billion. They won the title in 2017 and they're protesting. We haven't won the league for 21 years. We haven't won an FA Cup for 5 years. We've won no Carabao Cup, no Europa League. We can't even reach a cup final. And our fans are saying, oh, one more season. Get down to the Emirates for the next home game and start holding up banners. And start putting pressure on this football club, because this is absolutely disgraceful. That is one of the worst games of football I've ever watched. Just as the West Ham game was one of the worst I've ever watched. We are toothless. We've got no hope. Forget the title. We might not get top 4. We can get caught. I'm telling you now. 1 shot on target in 90 minutes. The header from Marina. It's absolutely ridiculous what we are watching and being subjected to. They should be holding up banners for the next home game. Don't forget, our next game actually is... So we've got PSV, Champions League. I don't see us winning that in Holland. Then we've got Man United at Old Trafford. We probably don't win that. And then we've got PSV again and then Chelsea. How many of them next 4 games are we actually going to win? We're the only Premier League game tonight that had no goal in it. The only one. Brentford Everton 1-1. Man U won 3-2 with 10 men. Didn't think you could win games with 10 men. Man City beat Tottenham 1-0. Liverpool are winning 1-0. I honestly have not felt like this about Arsenal for a long, long time. I didn't feel this bad when we finished 8th. Because at least you knew the only way was up. At least we had a Aubameyang. He was a vibe. He was a great goal scorer. I feel like we're just lurking around doing nothing. We're just existing as a football club. There's no ambition. We're playing without a striker. Not for 1 or 2 games, you know. Like, we have no striker until the end of the season. How is that allowed to happen at a so-called big football club? For me now, Arsenal are purely a big club based on history and fan base. Martin Keown said the bookies will pay out on Liverpool. We have not acted like a big club for a long, long time. We are a big club purely based on history and fan base. This club, these owners are not ambitious or clued up. They don't realize you have to hire top quality people. They are absolutely, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to drop so many things on Twitter. I don't give a damn. This club is so finished. We've got nothing to PSV game next week, and I'm not confident we're going to win that. I'm glad we're not playing at the weekend. I don't want to do a watch-along. If I'm doing a watch-along, it'll be neutral content. We are finished. The Arsenal, everything we represent as a football club, they are ripping it out of the club. They changed the badge. We changed stadium. You change the direction. You don't turn a giant of a football club into a project. You don't do that. Are you ever going to hear Real Madrid, Barcelona, them clubs talk about project? There ain't no project. You're meant to be one of the biggest clubs in the world. You can't have a project at a major club. Sell the bad players. Buy some good ones. Get a manager with proper tactics. Build and then win trophies. It's as simple as that. All this project. I'm telling you now, it was a PR masterclass from the Kroenkes when they got rid of Emery and brought in Arteta. They hit the jackpot. They hit the jackpot. I'm telling you now, because they knew that Arsenal fans were going to lap the whole thing up. Former Arsenal player, never managed. They're not going to put too much pressure on him. They're going to have so much patience with him. As long as he can climb that league, they're going to say, look at the progress, look at the progress. And they have lapped it up. Every single bit of it has been lapped up by the fan base, by the big accounts, and they're all caught up in it. While the Kroenkes sit back and go, we're not going to no games. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to be visible. Just let him deal with it over there. As long as they get top 4 and the money turns up at the end of the season, you will not see these owners. You will only see these owners if we finish outside the top 4, which is a possibility right now the way we're playing. When you look at our upcoming fixtures, we are awful. I can't believe this is supposed to be a title challenge. I mean, we know it's not a title challenge, but let's be real. If we'd beat West Ham at the weekend and Liverpool would have lost to City, we would have been 7 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. So we weren't that far off them despite how bad we've been. This club this season have shown me absolutely 100% they cannot be viewed as a serious football club anymore. Downgrade them. Downgrade them. With this ownership and this manager, we are not a major football club. We're a big club. We're not at the top table. We can't talk to Madrid's, Barcelona's, Bayern Munich's, what Man City have been doing, what Liverpool are doing. They have actually downgraded the club. And what they've done by downgrading the club is they've pulled the ambition down with it. Liverpool have scored again 2-0. We can't score in 3 games. 3 games against Newcastle. We can't even score once. McAllister, 35 million, the same as Marino cost. That's what happens when you recruit properly. They've pulled the level of the football club down and the ambition has gone with it. So now when we get top 4, when we compete, it all gets lapped up. It's boring. It's just boring. We're finished. We have to get something's got to change right now. You got to either get the manager or the owner out. One of them's got to go. You're not going to get both of them out quickly. One of them has to leave. It will take longer to get the owners out, which is why I always say get the manager out first. Because look at FSG at Liverpool. They hired the right sporting director and the right manager. They've won the Champions League. They've won the Prem, won the FA Cup. So I actually think sometimes, even with a not great ownership, the right manager and right sporting director can overcome that. But the owners have to go. And the manager has to go. I mean, look at this, man. Yeah, it's just... This is a painful game to watch. Because I look at Newcastle and think, we haven't laid a glove on them. And Liverpool are just battering them. Anyway, Raj said, I unfollowed Arsenal, all the players from Arsenal besides Saka. This team is embarrassing. Saka will go as well. Ruke said, Liverpool are 13 points clear. I can't wait to hear Arteta's press conference. It's going to be epic. Ulrich, imagine this team at Anfield. We're going to go there and get slapped. And then have to give them a guard of honour. Doctor, does anyone know if we won on field tilt? Yeah, did we win on expected goals and field tilt, people? We want to know. Bo said, don't care about the Champions League anymore. I hope PSV slap us up. I'll be honest. And I'm being totally honest. I want the Real Madrid game for the content. I'll be honest with you. We'll get slapped by Real Madrid as well. Wilson said, big up Big C from VA. This is the proof the league has figured out Arteta. If anyone argues that fact, they are clueless about football. He's done, bro. He's done. He has no plan B. Do Lakers watch-alongs? They are more interesting. Do you know what, Carl? I'll be honest. The only problem with Lakers, because they were on the West Coast, man, a lot of their games start at like 3 a.m. You know what I mean? It's easier for me to watch the East Coast games, but the Lakers are more entertaining. Luka and LeBron is definitely well worth watching. Liam said another embarrassing performance, but hey, Arteta knows what we need. Bun this club, bun this manager and this fan base. No accountability. FC. Mohammed, please, I'm begging you Arsenal fans, wake up. Please, man. Nah, serious, bro. Let me put some stuff out, man. I'm putting out pleas to the fan base. Chelsea protested last night. They won the Champions League in 2021. Liverpool are going to score again because you know Salah now is desperate to score, don't you? He wants to get that record back off Haaland. We won the FA Cup in 2020. Yeah, we are silent. Yeah. Anyway, let me read out these super chats. AT, the game was damage limitation. The game was damage limitation. The team and the manager had given up despite what Lego head waffle for PR. City can overtake us in the table. This would be a giant bitch slap for Arteta sexuals. You're not wrong, bro. You are not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. Yob said, why did we go to Dubai? Got knocked out of the FA Cup. And as a reward, they sent them to Dubai. We've been worse since coming back. And they spent 1.2 mil. And they ripped up Havertz hamstring. Look, Cormac, I'm checking out. I don't blame you. Don't blame you, bro. Don't blame any of you. Don't blame any of you. Really don't. Why can't we be happy as fans? Because of the Kroenkes and Arteta, mate. We won't seek happiness as an Arsenal fan. Ab said, poor season all round. I'm sure we'll score next season. No striker, no captain, no coach. You're right. We're dragging our captain every game. I thought Odegaard was the leader. He ain't no leader, bro. Take the armband off him. He should get dropped as well. Timo said, my bro is a Madrid fan. I've watched all the trophies the last years with him. I may just switch, save my son the heartache. Who we thought. Bro, save yourself and your family. Sam Bond, see how many teams do you know that have spent 700 million under one manager? And Arteta still can't win. He's a pathetic bottler, a loser, and liar. Arteta out. What manager at a big club gets 5 years? All that patience, all your own staff, 31 new signings. You can't even get to a Carabao Cup final, bro. I once called Arteta the Spanish Brendan Rodgers. He is the Spanish Gareth Southgate, bro. I'm telling you. That was disrespectful to Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers has won trophies. He's the Spanish Gareth Southgate. Young Gunner, I need to... Look at this. Do you know how many people have said this to me tonight, bro? And I don't laugh about this, you know. It's serious. Young Gunner said, I need to take a break from this club. Arteta sexuals hype up mediocrity and accept this crap. When Saliga goes Madrid, I'll clap him off. I also wouldn't trust our owners to replace Arteta. No, they won't. They won't, bro. They'll get a yes man who's even cheaper. Salah, another assist. He's going to break Henry's record. It's all going up in smoke, people. Big up Young Gunner, man. Take it easy, bro. Lil Shark, I said it last season. Big C Havertz signing will kill us slowly. Our best signing was Saliba. Our best player is Saka, which all came from Unai. We always said, bro, that Havertz signing will finish him at Arsenal. It may not happen in 1 year or 2 years, but Havertz signing will finish Arteta at this club. You change him for a prolific striker, we're in a much different situation. Ruway, can Max Dowman play and a few other young bucks play Champions League? Can't be worse than Rice and Odegaard. I don't want to see these two talking about we want to win. They don't play like it. I'd be fighting, man. They need to start fighting in the dressing room. They need to. I don't know if Max Dowman can play. I'm not sure. Dinesh, Chelsea owners can't hide from the fans. High standards. Yep. Our standards are on the floor, bro. Arsenal's like watching Netflix. Ever was right, bro. Always next season. Big up Fuji. Brian said, back to life, back to reality. One day the fans will wake up to this shambles of a club and this shambles of a manager. Kroenke out, Arteta out. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Willock said, our teams, like when you go out to get some nice Levi jeans, end up going home with discounted Primark shorts. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's crazy. The Gunners Den, big up to you, bro. Protest Kroenke and the board. Arteta is a pawn. Got to get them both out for me. Richard, truth is, this is the kind of game you could say, Forest doing well, difficult place to go if we hadn't bottled it so many times. You're right. If you've won games, you go, we've gone there and we've ground out a point. Liverpool drew there. But the way we played is the problem. And what happened at West Ham, we were all like, well, is there going to be a reaction? Okay, that's your reaction. Official J Dam Productions, Big C, can't we fund a plane saying Kroenke out? I mean, I'll be honest, man. I always say this, CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. There's people messaging me out of the community saying, listen, I'll pay for a plane, you know, or we'll figure it out. So it's doable, but it has to be constant. You do a plane 1 week, don't do anything for the next 6 weeks. That plane is money wasted, and I don't want anybody to waste their money. But the fan base need to wake up. But big up, man. Amici said, I've gone beyond angry. The best thing for the fans is for this team to miss out on top 4. That's the only way to hurt the owners. Sack this highly overrated fraud of a manager. A lot of you are saying that. We need to miss out on top 4. You watch. We'll finish 5th and they'll give 5th Champions League. Alexander, can't wait for Arteta's newest excuses in the post-game presser. He's deluded himself into believing these problems aren't self-inflicted. You are bang on there. He talks with no accountability. Night Ritual, big up Kurt. I'm curious why you're an Arsenal fan. Thierry Henry probably is the main reason. Thanks a lot, Thierry. You set us up. J Dime C, do you realise we got 11 games left? I mean, that is punishment. That is punishment. +2 in the Champions League. We've got 13 games left of this rubbish to watch. Richard said, sorry, see, Southgate got to finals. Spanish Tottenham manager is what he is. Yeah, probably. Probably. Maybe I'm disrespecting Southgate. He got to major finals. Sam Bond, it's Arsenal DNA to have top strikers from Ted Drake to Aubameyang, Wright, Henry, etc. Arteta's refusal to sign a 9 shows his utter contempt for Arsenal DNA. And this guy played for the club, bro. How can he not understand who we are and what we are? Our next home game is Chelsea. By the time we play Chelsea, we will have played PSV, home and away, and Manchester United. if results don't go well, even if they do go well, they should genuinely. We got 2 home games in a row. 16th of March. Then there's an international break. Then it's Fulham. We're going to look at those games. We'll pencil those games in. And we'll look at whether we can do anything. And because they can't get away with this. This is scandalous. I said in the summer, that ownership have showed us they're not serious. But the manager got the summer wrong. If there isn't as much money to spend, you don't waste it on Marino and Calafiori and Sterling and Neto. Not one of them 4 should have signed for this club. None of them. A lot of people say, oh, Calafiori looks all right. He's not good enough. He can't defend. I don't care. He's a left back that can't defend, or a centre back that when he plays left back, he's terrible. Marino's a scrub. Neto and Sterling are rubbish. They're washed. They were probably good 5 years ago. He should have spent the money properly. You can still get 2 good players for 70, 80 million pounds. Look at McAllister. Look at Gravenberch. They cost 70 million between them. And then in January, the owners showed you they've got no ambition. They don't care. You're desperate for a striker? Yeah, wait till the summer, mate. Curtis Nazareth, these players keep increasing Saka's value week in, week out, showing they cannot get the job done without him. He'll be worth 200 million. He'll leave as well. He'll be looking at this team going, we're not very good. I've been carrying that team, and that's the reason you've got a big, massive scar on your hamstring, mate, because of this manager, because you've been carrying these other players. Tomo said, serious talk, 11 games left. We could be out of the top 4. It's a conversation, bro. It might be my title of the post-game tonight. We might not make top 4. Dinershen, giving Odegaard captain and Havertz was his downfall. Yeah, Odegaard is no captain. He's going to get you in trouble. Ab said, sell all strikers. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Eddie Balogun, buy 10 defenders. Mari, Cedric, Gabriel, Saliba. He didn't actually sign Saliba. But the rest, Ben White, Tomiyasu, Tavares, Zinchenko, Kivior, Timber, California. That's disrespectful on California. But yeah. And about 4 goalkeepers. Lil Shark, start protesting right now. Spam Arteta out. All over socials, media, put up banners, stop buying merchant tickets. Nah, we ain't punching him in the face. But, bro, my first tweet of the night, Arteta out, Kroenke out. The big accounts won't. They're scared to put that, bro. They're scared of them comments. Look at the first comment that I got, right? The first comment was, here they are, the Arteta outers. You've waited all week to say this. The man thinks I'm taking joy in saying this. And then somebody said something to him and he put, you want us to sack Arteta so we can become Banter Club again? We're already Banter Club, bro. We're Banter Club right now. This is what we're dealing with online. He's got a picture of Saliba. This is what you're working with. Somebody said, I said this, sack him before I cup ties. It's embarrassing. Look at this one. Stop, just stop. This is not on him. It's the injuries. He sets the team up to win, but we can't do more at the moment. This was a good match. This is what you're fighting against. You're swimming against the tide. Check the next one. No, Curtis. We need good spending. This season was lost by not having a good striker. Well, he signed 31 players. So how is it not his fault? Look at the next one. Arteta in, Kroenke out. Doesn't want the manager gone. Next one. No, he stays. Watch Amorim turn around United. As you think Arteta will win a trophy. I think he's mugging us off. I think he's a United fan. So right about that. They need to sack him now. There's a couple who agree. Everything boils down to the Kroenkes. I don't mind people blaming the Kroenke. Like who? Oh, we can't find another manager in the world, right? Look at this one. This is what I'm dealing with, by the way. Supporters like you do not deserve to call yourself a gooner. We don't need you in the good times when you don't support in the bad. Well, I thought this was the good times. His name's Lars. Lars. Next one says, I'm with you on this, sack him. Who do you replace Arteta with? A trophy-winning manager, mate. How about that? How about that one? I told you, half the fan base, they're not on it. They think he's the rebirth of Jesus Christ himself, people. Ulrich said, this is like going to a concert. All the musicians are sick, so they put the janitor, sing, and still expect you to still pay full price tickets. I'm telling you, bro. It's all mad. Scott McLean, I find it crazy how no one comments how bad his signings have been. 2 best players are nothing to do with him. And he originally wanted Saliba out as well. And Waneri looking like the next accident. You're so bang on. The 2 best players at Arsenal, Saliba and Saka. And he didn't buy any of them. It's great. Liverpool on the attack. Absolutely. Always grateful for your amazing support. Get home safe, Gooners. Oh, thought was in a title race. Xabi Alonso to Arsenal. Does it sound deluded? He'll probably get the Madrid job if Ancelotti goes. But then if he doesn't, maybe not. These guys are something else, man. These guys are something else. I just can't believe the mentality of a lot of our fans. And this is why, I'll be totally honest with you, right? There's 2 people who've messaged me by the email, right, and said, listen, I'm prepared to pay for a plane and fly over the Emirates, Kroenke out. And I'm sitting here going, okay, it would make a point. But also, I don't want somebody to spend £1,000 or whatever it costs to fly a plane if there's no impact. But we do have to try and do something. Definitely. Fan channels spreading false positivity incoming. Yeah. Yeah. They got to protect themselves. Night Ritual. The owners only hire Arsenal gaffers with the letter AR in the name. We should have got Arnie Slot. Maybe Arjen Robben can do a job. I heard he's looking. Arteta and Arsene Wenger. A Jurassic guy, the biggest toxic positive ishole on the internet is Reddit Gunners. You're hated for stating the obvious. They don't like that. One thing, the Arsenal fan base, not all, but some of them, they hate the truth. The truth, only the truth will set you free. These guys hate the truth. They hate the truth. The truth hurts them. It bothers them. But it is what it is, people. Fan cam will be out shortly. One of the worst games of football I've watched. Absolute stinker. Reggie Blinker, people. Stinker. Absolute stinker of a game of football. I got quite a lot of content tomorrow. I'm on here at 2 o'clock. That'll be Arsenal therapy again. I'm on with Troops at 3 o'clock. Let's redirect to Troops. He's still live. We'll redirect to Troops. I'm on there at 3 o'clock tomorrow with Troops. Is he still like active in his live? Because sometimes he's wrapping up the stream. I think he is. Who's man of the match? For me, Gabriel. You saw Gabriel's attitude at the end of the game. He was vexed. Rice, what are you doing, bro? We're all in the area and you're playing some stupid floated corner to the back post. What are you doing? He was vexed, bro. They're all shaking hands, the rest of them. Did you see him doing all that? These guys are clowns, bro. They don't know what it takes to be a winner. Soft attitude, man. That's why they don't win anything. People, don't forget we were sponsored by Proton VPN today. Scan the QR code link in the description. Arteta is a control freak. We out, said Mohammed. MP said Arteta is a clown. And Lil Shark, as long as we're better than Spurs kind of fans. Yep, that's where they're at. People, thank you very much for tuning in. Fan cam will be out in the next 20 minutes. I'm redirecting to Troops. I'll be back 2 p.m. tomorrow for Arsenal therapy, people. We're going to sleep good tonight, that's for sure. No way Arsenal Prime is bottling 3 titles. 3-peat, people. Second, and second again. In fact, we might not even get second. Take care, everyone. Bless.